We actually
Yeah.
prefer soaking to fucking. We just
Well,
like insert and then lay there and
lay
wait for things to
there.
happen.
Get prepared, you guys. Make sure you're dropping follows on every single one of those links I just dropped in chat. Our guest has arrived. She's here. It's her face. Her face is here.
I knocked!
Yes. Thanks for knocking. That's so nice.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the invitation
Oh,
to
you're welcome.
I can't remember the last time I knocked on a door, I'm gonna be honest.
It's right. We don't do that anymore.
Who
But
does that? Like if I'm gonna go to someone's house, I text them.
Obviously.
Do you need me to
obviously.
fix that?
Yeah, for some reason there's a green bar around it today that isn't normally there.
I got this.
And it's not pleasant.
I got this.
I am here on screen with you. This is a dream come true for me. I'm gonna be awkward about it, but
Oh my
I'm
god,
a big
this is
fan.
the weirdest dream ever. What are your dreams like? My god, do you take like melatonin or something?
I think it must be the pot. It must be just too much. Yeah.
Dude, if I don't smoke, I get some fucking weird
dreams, right? You need that. You need that shit to survive. Oh, babe, thank you.
There we go.
Amazing. Look at how classy she is.
I even wore I broke out my Mr. Biz today.
Oh, he is sweet.
Isn't he fantastic? He's a drug
Yes.
dealing unicorn.
That's, I mean, those are the best types of unicorns.
I mean, I'm saying.
It's International Unicorn Day today. I don't know if you know
Is it
that.
really?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I
So it's
even
like,
broke out my unicorns. I put them all up. This is just fitting.
You're an extra special guest because it's International Unicorn Day.
Did you see her unicorn that she put up for us, just for us?
I did. No, I saw, and it's
I
awesome.
have tons. I was
Do
telling
you?
him last night I have tons, and so I chose my favorite. This one's from oh my god, what is that game? Battle. Oh, it was the cutest little game that I played on Xbox forever, and I can't remember the name of it now. Someone's gonna say it in your chat. It's Brain Fart.
Brain fart.
Solid game.
Damn it!
Oh no! And usually we can fill it in too, and it's not
I
happening
know
for us
it's
today.
gonna come to me. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like
Peggle?
it's not Peggle.
No.
It's
Corral, nice try.
He's like a skin you can get, and it's like a. Oh my god!
no.
If you like go to PAX, it's like this huge. They always have a huge setup, and they do all sorts of goofy games. And I'm just so brain farting right now on what the game is. It's like Battle something. It's really old.
It
Like
will
it's not a
come
new
to you.
game.
This interview is starting
Wow.
off brilliantly.
Yeah,
Brilliantly.
It's starting off
Yeah,
great.
it's
My brain is
perfect.
obviously excellent today.
So tell us about your unicorn.
That's it.
I don't know.
Oh.
Like we talked about this yesterday. Okay, you can't.
Yes, we did.
Like you this is going to be an hour-long interview, all right?
Heck no, it's not.
Yeah.
This is gonna be an all-day interview. 24 hours of interview right now.
I
Never
can talk.
letting
I
it go.
accidentally do just chatting streams for 9 hours all the time. It's
Do you?
it's an illness.
Yeah. Just chat.
It's so easy. Once the chat gets
Chat.
going and you
Yeah.
just one topic to the next, it's an
Dude.
incredible
Go
thing.
for it. Yeah. that's the
Humans
best
are
part.
so interesting. I get
I can't agree
genuinely
more.
enthusiastic about people's stories. Like
Yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah,
I know.
right?
Isn't that one of the best parts about being a streamer? Is like getting
Dude.
to know all these different people from different walks of life.
Like if I could go back and tell 16-year-old me, like hiding in my basement, playing Fable secretly, like
Yeah.
not letting anyone know because everyone would bully me,
Yeah.
that someday I would have friends from like every corner of the universe who also like video games.
Yeah.
Like,
Right?
I'd
Right.
probably shoot future me and be like,
Yeah.
crazy talk.
Yeah, that's not real. But it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very real.
Okay, so I'm gonna do like a little bit of housekeeping first. Say thank you to Little Cloud. Thank you so much for your raid, Little Cloud. We love you. You guys, we are here with Classy Katie, an incredible Twitch streamer who I found very early on in my exploration of Twitch. She inspired me, and that is why Angry Unicorn exists, because I found her. So please go follow her on all of those places. We're gonna get to know her today and talk all about Classy Katie and what she do.
What's she about?
Yeah, what she all about.
Okay, go.
That
Kate.
face. That's what she's all about. All right, let's do
That's
this.
it. Just goblin face.
This is the goblin face.
Now go follow her. You know
Go
you
do it.
wanna.
Go do it.
So, I'll try to lead this, seeing as
Yeah.
you're just like,
Yeah, this is.
I'll just talk forever, man.
all right. First things first. How did you find Twitch?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's actually a super weird story. So I found Twitch because I was dating a guy at the time who knew about Twitch. I think it was actually still Justin TV at the time. This was like 2014.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
yeah, it was a long time ago. And The Elder Scrolls Online was coming out, and I was like
Mhm.
like, literally my first PC, I went to Fry's, if you're familiar with Fry's, it's like superstore, micro center kinda store,
Mhm.
and I walked in, found the first dude I could find and said, "Will you build me a Skyrim machine, please?" And he, like,
Build
filled
me.
my cart, and that was my first PC. So
Wow.
when ESO Online came out, I was like, "Okay, is it gonna be dope?" Like, I just didn't know because I tried WoW, and I wasn't really into MMOs really,
Mhm.
and so my ex at the time was like, "You should try this website out," like, Justin TV or Twitch or whatever it was
Yeah.
at the time, "and you can watch people playing it and see if it's worth it." And I went to the top stream. The stream had, like, 1,500 people watching them, and it was a
Wow.
couple, and they were sitting there, like, dual screening, and, like, the guy had no shirt on and was just talking about how sweaty he was, and they literally had a panel up that said, "Yeah, the game's worth it, quit asking." And I was like, "Okay, I think I can do this better than
Yeah,
that."
right?
Like,
Maybe I could do it.
maybe
Yeah.
I could do this better. And then so I started playing ESO because it did look really cool, but I had
Yeah.
no friends. Like, I've
Yeah.
college basically eliminated any social interaction or,
Yeah.
like, anything I
Mhm.
ever had. So I was like, "Well, I'll stream a little bit and try to make some friends, like, play ESO Online and then make friends," and then it just that was it.
That's crazy.
That's
It just
awesome,
blew
right?
up,
It just went
yeah.
from there.
How long did it
Yeah,
take
it
you from starting to getting the partnership with ESO?
Oh, the partnership with ESO, they did it super fast. They
Wow.
were on it, like, really, really fast. I actually, there's a clip somewhere in the Etherverse I made. In ESO, they have housing, and you can basically do anything. It's, like, one of the most fluid housing in my opinion, one of the best housing, like, game things you could in existence. Their housing market is just incredible.
Yeah.
And I made an enormous ass that would animate and fuck itself.
Perfect.
I mean, it was huge. It was, like, 10 times as tall as my character,
Yeah.
and all the entire office at Sauce was watching this, like,
Oh,
on my
no.
channel.
And then they were like,
And then I
partner
was partnered
material.
with them.
That's amazing.
That is actually really amazing.
What a
It
sweet.
still exists.
Yeah.
It's still in my game.
Is it? I need to experience
we need
it.
to
I
figure-
haven't
it-
ever seen that, and I need to.
Oh, it's glorious.
Is
Because
it?
it, like, lowers, and when it fucks itself, suddenly it doesn't look like an ass anymore. And then when you reanimate it, it, like, lifts it. It's just ridiculous.
That's
it took
amazing.
hours, and it was just
Worth it.
Worth every minute of your time spent.
it really was. It was beautiful.
That's incredible. I like the way you
Yeah.
spend your time. You make really good choices. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. I'm
Yeah.
very artistically inclined.
Are you? Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhere deep down.
I think I just have a deep appreciation for the fact that she's like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
if you don't appreciate that, I'm sure that something exists elsewhere that you will.
Yeah.
But I'm making a house that fucks itself.
Yeah,
And that's just what I'm doing.
So get on board.
Fuck yeah.
It's inspiring.
Like,
Yeah.
I lived way too much of my life pretending to be something I wasn't.
Yeah.
So when I started, like, full-time streaming and was no longer a respiratory therapist, I was like, there's no way I'm not gonna be myself. Like, that's so stifling.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing that really drew me to your stream and why I decided that I could do it, because I saw you just being yourself, and I'm like, damn, like, she's not afraid to just be who she is in front of all of these strangers on the internet. I could do that.
Yeah.
I think the most successful streams are that way, like, the
Yeah.
genuine people that are just real and they fuck up and burp and cough and, like,
Yeah. And just
they don't have, like, a
themselves.
catered show. Those are the ones I like to see because you
Yeah.
see, like, a real human.
You
do.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I love that about, and I think it makes a difference in the people that come to your stream too.
Oh,
So you form a community of people. Like you build friendships because people are like, you're real. You're
Well,
a real
and
human.
the development of the community with that kind of mentality, the shitty people who do inevitably come through get filtered out pretty
They
fucking
do.
quick.
Yeah.
oh
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my mod team, I have to cheer them on. My mod team
Awesome.
skaters. I mean, they've like people always ask me like, what's your greatest achievement? It's my community, my
Yeah.
chat, and like my
Yeah.
mod team and
Oh, yeah.
myself have worked like over 6 years catering and like molding this like self-sustaining community that
Yeah.
now is just like
They're-
it's self-sustaining. It's
yeah.
great.
They just do their thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's magic. And like when people come in that want to be assholes or trolls or racist or
Mhm.
whatever, they see this community that's just like not feeding into
Not
it,
doing
and
that.
more often than not, they just peace out.
They do.
Yeah.
It's great. It totally filters themselves out. We feel
Yeah.
the same way about our community. It's our baby. Like it's
Well, it
we
is.
put
Yeah.
everything
We wouldn't be anything without the
without our
community.
community. Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're our thing. They're our thing. So
Oh yes.
in 2014, you discovered Twitch. You
Mhm.
built an ass house essentially.
Yes, I did.
You became partnered with ESO because of the ass house and
Yes,
yourself and your awesomeness.
I think I'm assuming.
Assuming it was the house. And then what happened from there?
From there, like I started actually it was really weird. So I was doing ESO for a really long time and I have like a super competitive soul and so I get very violent. Like I did PvP
Yeah.
nonstop, 8 hours a day. My friend Eliza and I would just not she was like my pocket healer
Mm-hmm.
and we would just do it constantly. And so I started kind of like I've this is the weirdest thing about me, I think. I've never been a Twitch consumer
Mm-hmm.
ever. Like, I went into the game having no idea. I didn't know what alerts were. I didn't know what donations were. I had no idea you could make money off Twitch. Like, I was
Yeah.
so blind to it at all. And so when I went into it, I just kind of like freeballed the whole experience. And so I thought it was just gaming, Justin TV, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's just gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually went to school for my first year of college was art majoring, which is very
That
bizarre, and
gesture.
I realized that there was no
Love it.
future in that, so I did chemistry instead because that makes
There's
sense,
That makes
future in
perfect sense.
chemistry too.
right?
That's how, I mean, I've always said that. If you're not doing art, you're doing chemistry.
Yeah, got it.
Right?
One or
At
the
least
other.
I know what my paint's made out of,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
Yeah.
But,
good.
so I started doing I decided to do an art stream. I was like, "There's a creative category, like, I'm gonna try to paint something."
Yeah.
And I ended up doing, like, a ton like, my numbers just flew because the creative community was getting really boosted by Twitch at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, they offered me partnership. They're like, "You're a
Damn.
great artist. We'd like to keep you on." And it was, like, 9 months into streaming.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
very intimidating. It was so scary. It was probably
That's
like, because
incredible.
I still had no idea what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I got partnered. I got the email. I didn't even apply. That was the weirdest part. Like, it was just management seeking out creative casters to
Damn.
partner kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, I was in the theater watching Rogue One, and I got the email on my phone, and I was sitting next to my sister and her boyfriend and a guy I was, like, breaking up with at the time, but we still had the tickets. And so I was sitting there, and I didn't have one human being in my real life to, like, tell or be excited with,
Yeah.
like, not one.
Oh,
And I was just sitting
no.
there, like, sweating in the theater, like,
Who do I tell?
What do I do?
What do I do? Oh god.
I have nobody. Like, I have nobody to tell at all.
Mhm.
And then, my friend Brian and Drew actually were on my page and subbed before I even knew I had a button.
Oh
And
my
that it was
god.
like we got from there. It was really cool, but it's weird when like I don't know about you guys, but like my family is still learning how to use emails, so the internet isn't exactly a place they hang out. So they've
No.
never seen my stream. They have no idea
No.
what I
No.
do.
We're in
Ours
the
have
exact
never seen
yeah.
our
Like my
stream
brother
either.
will watch, and
Yeah.
that's the extent
That's
of
it.
My
our family.
sister, yeah, my
Only.
little sister hangs
Yeah.
out. She's pretty cool.
That's it.
But other than that, everybody else is like, "What is that?
What is that?
You beg people for money
I
on screen?"
Yeah.
It's like, is
Like,
that?
Oh, that's how my mom loves. I think she thinks she's complimenting me. She'll say things like, "My friends just don't know how you make any money doing what you do."
Yeah. Well, that's like I was saying yesterday.
Yes.
Your mom, or you and Lala have a lot in common in
Oh,
terms of mother.
I'm so sorry. I was
Um,
expressing my sympathy yesterday hard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like it's been 2.5 years and it's still like
When are you gonna get a real job?
when do you make real money off of that? Like how do you even make money off of that?
Yeah.
Like, is it
Mine
what
is
it?
you're still updating your respiratory license, right?
Yeah, that was
That's it,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You still do
Like,
your
you're keeping
series, okay?
Your
Just making
toe
sure.
in the
And I'm
field,
like,
right?
you realize I got out of the field right before COVID hit, and I could be dead, right?
Like I'm
Yeah.
so lucky that
Yeah, like
I'm
I'm
here
pretty sure I
doing
hit
this.
the damn jackpot at that moment.
Yeah,
We've
you
been
did.
self-sufficient for
Yeah.
over a year doing
Yeah.
this.
Like we're gonna be okay. Yeah.
You're just jealous
Yeah.
because I don't go to work.
Yeah.
That's-
Dude, and like bringing it down to the most base of the conversation, like where the fuck is the world without entertainment?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
yeah, you can watch
Especially
TV
in
and you're not
this-
sitting there
And right now.
criticizing the actors on TV.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Going, well, these fucking losers should go work at a grocery store. You piece of shit. No, you don't do
Why
that.
don't you just play the video game? Why are you watching it? Get your fat ass off the fucking couch and play football and we'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you watching that?
Christ.
I'd like to see you run that field. Just jog it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Do a light jog.
Then we'll talk.
Yeah,
we'll
right.
have a chit chat at that point.
Conversation, Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I do feel that Twitch has made a massive difference in people's lives during COVID. Like, I feel like I'm doing something purposeful with my time.
I feel bad for people that don't have some sort of online community.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I was saying, I can't remember the last time I knocked on someone's door. Like we've been super safe.
Yeah.
Like, we've been, like, homebound, you know, we have
Mhm.
friends with kids and stuff, so we're really, really conscious, and we're healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
0 illness this year,
COVID!
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I haven't had a sinus infection in over a year, and that is,
Oh,
like,
nice.
mind-blowing for me.
Yeah. I know. I usually get colds like every 2 weeks because we have a
Same.
kid in school. And
Not no more.
No.
Same.
Not no more.
I
It's
just love
wonderful.
kids, like, I love to hang out with my friend Scott's kids.
Yeah.
I, like, am a child, so I, like, identify.
Yeah. You get
And I'm so scared I'd get a kid sick that I'm just like,
right. Yeah.
"Hell
You need to stay
no.
away
Yeah.
from them
There's
adorable
no
things.
way."
Mm.
I love them. They're just wonderful, but, like, it's so scary that
innocent.
people are, like, so, like, I don't know.
Well, and I don't know how it is
Selfish.
there, but like our kids are. So I have a daughter. Or we have a daughter, and she still goes to school. So everything's shut down
Yeah.
here now, and she's still going to school.
Mhm.
Like it is messed up. It's we're not watching out for the kids.
No, you gotta
But-
protect
Well,
the babies.
get this. Oh god, I could go on. I have a lot of teachers in my community, a lot of friends who are teachers, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
And they were telling me that, and also this is like in conjunction. My mom is a respiratory therapist, and she's administrative in Seattle.
Mhm.
She actually works at Ground Zero. She works at the hospital at Ground Zero for COVID, so she knows
Damn.
like. So I call her constantly and get like the real information.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it, and I completely forgot where my conversation was going.
Kids in COVID and kids going to
so
school.
my mom was saying, she was like, because teachers aren't on like the list to get the first shots. They're
Mhm.
not like at the top. They're not considered like frontline workers or anything, which is insane. Half my friends that are teachers can't get a shot right now. They cannot get a vaccination,
Really?
but they're going to school and teaching kids. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the
Oh,
reason
that's
is,
scary.
not even kidding you, this is what my mom told me. This is the CDC reason. Because kids are less likely to get it,
Right.
but they're the biggest spreaders.
right.
And
They
the
the
carriers.
carriers of
Yeah.
it.
So, like, what are we doing about our kids? Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing about the teachers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's gonna be teaching the kids when the teachers are all sick?
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like,
scary.
that makes no sense to me. You're not
Yeah.
protecting the people that are literally, like, with your children. Most people don't even see their kids as much as a teacher does.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
it's this is a whole can of worms that we could certainly
Oh,
open
right?
up because
Oh,
yeah,
God.
like having sat in lockdown for
Almost
over a year,
Over a year.
you start to realize patterns and see things that are very evident as to how things are operating after a certain amount of time. And
Oh, I'm sure you guys see it the worst with having a kid. Ugh.
yeah, well, it's questionable. It's
Yeah.
so questionable that the shit
Yeah.
that like that comes
Mhm.
back and what they said, like kids have to come in and like they're not employing any kind of extra
Mhm.
safety measures.
Yep.
Kids won't get sick. And now they've got like these strands that are coming out and they're like it's especially damaging to young people.
I know.
And it's like
Get the kids out of school then, please.
Right? And
Yeah.
that's like, at first, they were like, well, kids recover really fast. And it's like,
that's not the point.
people,
That's
like, the common public doesn't know what recover means.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, recover doesn't mean, oh, they're popping off that ventilator to a full life. Like, they're gonna have so many issues their
Yeah.
entire life.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
my mom was telling me that the one thing that's in common with every single COVID patient that's being autopsied
Mm-hmm.
is their entire body's filled with blood clots
Oh.
because of the lack of oxygen.
Right.
It's clotting every organ system.
Right.
Yeah.
And like the long-term
Aw.
ramifications of that in a child,
Would be
Well,
very,
that's
very
and-
detrimental.
yeah.
we don't think
Yeah.
long-term in our country. I
No.
don't think. It's all about like today.
Now, get it
Yeah.
now.
Are they okay today?
Yeah, then
We
we're
don't
good.
care.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
Because every politician is going to be dead by the time that kid's an adult anyway.
yeah.
Aw.
Well, and you think
That
like
hurts.
nobody considers long-term effect. Like you know, and this is tinfoiling a bit, but like 5G. You know, it's
Oh.
fine. We all got 5G and we got great
Oh my
internet and it's not
God.
bothering me now. Right. But in 5 years from now, after 5 years of exposure to 5G, who's to say you're not going to be a body full of tumors? Like we don't have the longevity and proof.
We have
No,
nothing.
we have no
I know. I
studies on
think
it.
about that like in comparison to like cigarettes. Like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
our
right?
grandparents
We
had
thought they were
no
good.
fucking idea.
Yeah.
They were
Right.
like drinking. They were smoking Cools. They were prescribed by doctors.
Yeah.
Get this. This is the best.
They
So
prescribe
at the
cigarettes by
hospital I
doctors.
worked at in Seattle, it's a really old hospital. It's Evergreen. It's actually the Ground Zero hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And they have units that are like every hospital I've ever worked in always has these huge towers that are just closed. It's really bizarre. Like they close down certain parts of the hospital and they'll shift patients.
Mhm.
And this one tower that was closed down, I shit you not, all of the nurses' station counters had ashtrays in them. And my mom was telling me she can literally remember the doctors smoking at the nurses' station 2 feet from the patient doorway.
Right.
Oh.
Well, it was
Yeah,
fine.
and
The
think about,
doctors
like,
would
what are
walk
we
in
doing
and put out
now?
his cigarette before he saw the
Yep.
patient.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, it's fine.
Gross.
9 out of 10 doctors recommend Camels. And like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but now, 20 years later,
Yeah.
we're all getting fucking cancer. And they're like, actually,
Well,
it turns out we shouldn't have been prescribing
know.
cigarettes.
I know.
Yeah.
And the same
Yeah.
shit's happening. It's just doctors don't talk about it. They get like spiffs
Yeah.
and stuff. Like I have a my community manager had this horrible story she told me. She was with a doctor and I believe the drug was Zoloft, but she kept telling her doc like I feel like shit. It makes me feel terrible. I hate it. And her doc told her, sorry, there's a hair in my mouth. Her doc told her it's literally the only thing we can use for anxiety. So she went home and Googled the doc. The doc is sponsored by Zoloft
Yeah.
by
or whatever the drug
Zoloft,
was.
right? So it's
Yeah, so
that
that's
happens,
all they'll
yeah.
push, and it's just not talked about it. Like they're not in a commercial for it anymore, but it's still everywhere. It's so
Oh yeah,
prevalent.
money makes the world go round. It's in our education system. It's in our
Yep.
medical system. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get away from bias ever.
No,
No. Not
you
a
just gotta
cop in a
learn to
carton.
take in all the information, I think,
Yeah.
and make your own idea. Like I always try to
100%.
talk
Me too.
about that in my channel. Like don't
Yeah.
use one source.
Use multiple
Don't just go to
sources.
Reddit. Like try to find more because
Yes.
one
Make a
source. Like
decision.
a good example of that today, DMX. Like everybody was like, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
He's not dead yet, yeah.
He's not dead. Like,
I don't know.
can we leave the poor guy alone? He's on a ventilator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
leave
like-
the fucking guy alone.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, but I mean, it's media. Like, you just don't
That's what
know.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
why I call my mom all the time. I'm like, okay, what's happening?
Yeah.
Well,
tell
that
me
makes
the
sense.
truth.
To have a
Yeah.
direct point of contact, so it's not like, well, this
It's
guy,
so
they
nice.
said it's
Yeah.
fine and we're not wearing masks, and these people over here said if we don't wear masks, we're all gonna die. And like, I don't know who to believe because I'm not getting sick, but what if I do get sick?
Uh-huh.
And it's the fear mongering too, right?
Yeah. You get
Oh,
into it.
100%.
Yeah.
Fear mongering. That I have a good friend that I worked with at Hopkins, and now he works in New York. He's actually in charge of the government documentation for the vaccines and for COVID and shit. He's really smart. Neuro Fournier. If
Mhm.
you ever see me retweet him, he's amazing. He's hilarious. And he was telling me just the numbers that are not talked about. Just like the
Yeah.
reported cases, like for instance, like if you die of a heart attack, but you have COVID, they won't say that COVID caused the heart attack, even though it probably did. They'll say you died of a heart attack because the hospital doesn't want those numbers.
Right.
Oh, so they're shifting it now. Because before
Yeah.
it was like
It was the
everything.
opposite,
It was
as everything
opposite.
was COVID.
It was the
Yeah.
opposite
Yeah.
because the more COVID patients you got, the more money
More
you got.
money you
Money,
got.
funding
Now
you
it's
got.
the opposite.
Right. Oh, geez.
They want you to have nobody. Neuro is the best. Neuro Fournier, literally. Naughty Reaper. Neuro
Neuro's the
Fournier, if you
best?
guys know him.
No, we don't.
Dude.
Okay, we need to
We'll
know.
follow.
He's like a super hot homosexual married man
Awesome.
who is like a genius. He's a neurosurgeon, so I worked with him in the surgeon department.
I'm already in love.
I've copied
I
it
gotta-
down, and I'm
What's his
sending it to
Twitter though,
myself.
so we can follow
Is
that?
it neuro?
It's literally Neuro
Neuro.
Fournier.
All right.
Yeah, I sent you it.
He's amazing. Like just a really, really cool guy. Comes on my channel and he just is not, he's very like informative in a way like you're 5. You know, like explain
Yeah.
it like I'm 5.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
gonna come in and just throw statistics like an asshole.
Good.
Good.
I hate that shit.
Good. Yeah.
No,
I need
I
to
don't
be
like
talked to like a
pretentious
5-year-old
people are
most
not
of
my
the time.
game.
No.
Yeah.
Layman's terms. Why do we have to
Yeah.
overcomplicate everything?
Yeah.
Like, why do you
Because
choose
that's why
5
people
big
don't
words
get
that
it.
you could tell me in like 3 words?
Exactly.
I need that.
I mean, and that's why people don't, I mean, no one knows. No one knows anything.
But
Just in
society
every-
is like, no, I say the big words. I understand. I'm not a dum-dum. Meanwhile, it would all just be better if you just talk to us like idiots that we are.
Yes,
We'd all
please.
understand.
Please,
Yeah.
even I'm a medical professional. I went to 9 years of medical school, and I don't
you?
know what the fuck COVID is. Like,
Damn.
Oh, it's
I know what a
stra-
virus is. That
Strands
doesn't
and
mean anything.
elements and fucking bodies of.
right? Like, I can isolate caffeine out of a tea bag. That doesn't mean I'm smart.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty significant talent.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Just I can't
I've been
do
trying
that.
for years.
So you went to school for 9 years. What did you study to become in the medical field?
I did chemistry and
Right.
then psychology, and I had no idea what to do with those. I didn't want to be a psychologist. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't. You have to do a master's if you want to like do counseling, and I didn't really want to do that.
Yeah.
So it was really weird. I like graduated and I was talking to my mom. I was actually complaining because I didn't walk or anything. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And I was bitching about it and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to go to any more school. And she was like, well, you've already got like pretty much all the med prereqs. You could just take like the little tests and get in and be a respiratory therapist if you want. That's what I do. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I just
All
did
right.
it because I really just didn't know what else to do with my
Yeah.
life. Like, I've never had like a drive. Like when I was a kid, I did. I wanted to be a veterinarian. Then I found out you had to put down animals, and I was like,
I'm like,
hell
no,
no.
not for me.
Hell no.
Mhm.
But yeah, I did respiratory therapy, and actually, it's funny. I started streaming very regularly while I was studying for my MCATs and for my
Wow.
uh the board tests. Like you have to take, if you're a nurse, you take like 2, I think, and respiratory therapist we have to take like 4.
Yeah.
You have to go to like an H&M and be like cameras all around you and take these little like ridiculously hard tests.
Oh.
And while I was studying for those, because it's crazy, like you go to school for as many years. I think you can be a respiratory therapist. You can go to school for like 5 years,
Mhm.
probably. I did 9 because I did way too much school. And you pop out and you make like $20 an hour, but you go to school. So I popped out with about 90,000 in debt,
Yeah.
and then you have to buy an
Oh.
additional program just to pass the test
Oh,
because the
Lord.
tests are not right. Like, they don't make logical sense. Like, for instance, a person that's like 5'8", I
So
would give you
frustrating.
like 6 liters a minute on the ventilator.
Right.
The tests all say 10 liters a minute because they want the math to be easy, but 10 liters would blow you up.
Yeah.
Like, literally would pop your lungs. So, like, you have to sit there and be like, none of this makes sense. Just do the math.
Oh,
Do the math.
no.
So then I had to pay an additional like $3,000 for this program called Kettering, which taught me how to pass the tests. But then you have to forget it all because it's not like, you would never apply that in a hospital. You'd
Oh my
literally kill
God.
somebody. It's so and I'm sure nursing's the same way. Like, they just make extreme math and calculations, and you never know when you're doing anything right. It just moves to the next question.
It just seems
it's
very
It's
arbitrary.
just like a money grab.
fucking
Is what
horrible.
it feels like.
So while I was studying Kettering, like every day I would do like 5 hours of Kettering on my computer, and then I would stream for like 8 hours, and that was like my relaxing time. And then like literally my stream, my community has watched me go from graduating to respiratory. They watched me. I actually took like some of my tests on with my stream, like just
It's
for
amazing.
funsies.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, let's
Do
do
it.
homework
Do
together.
it together, guys.
They watched me through the whole thing, and then they watched me literally quit my job and go into streaming.
Perfect.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah, having a group
Life
of people
is
all
never
around
how
the
you
world
think it's gonna be.
It's
ever.
being on
never.
this road with you.
Like, you never, like, unpredictable, this life.
It's really like, it's not even like, there's got to be a better word than unpredictable.
Mhm.
There
It's
is.
flabbergasting.
It
Like, you
is.
just have no fucking idea. Like, this job didn't even exist when we were kids.
No.
No.
How
No.
would
it's-
we have
when-
even
when
known
we-
we were going to do something like this?
When we
No.
approached it, like we both have backgrounds in performing arts, but other than that, we had no idea what Twitch was.
No.
And
Oh, yeah.
and so we approached it as like fogies, and we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this looks like something I could probably do. I just got to get a camera and play some
Same.
video." And
Dude, I shit you not. I went to Walmart at like midnight
Yeah.
and bought a
We did.
webcam.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you're like,
And
"Oh,
the whole
okay."
time I was like, the cashiers think I'm doing porn. The cashiers
Yeah.
think I'm
I
doing porn.
know. It's
Which
way
is
too late
ironic
at night
now.
to buy a webcam. Yeah.
Fuck you, cashier. You should go back in with headshots now.
You're like, listen, this is what.
It's like, remember that one time, late at night when I bought that webcam?
Bitch.
Yeah.
How you like me
made it
now?
with this webcam.
13,000 followers on Twitter,
Yeah.
sucker.
Yeah.
Suck it, bitch.
But yeah, no, we were both working at a university.
Yeah.
Lala did
Oh, fuck.
miles and
Way
miles and
too-
miles of school
I
as
did
well
the same
to be
amount
a
of school
teacher.
as you. It was insane. It was
Oh
dumb.
my god,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Then I made it. So I was teaching professors at a university how to teach, and I was designing their curriculum, and I did that for
Oh, nice.
like 5 years, and I was like, I wish I hadn't wasted my entire 20s on this. I
Yeah.
am
Dude.
miserable. I am so miserable. So yeah, just streaming.
So
I had
yeah,
that same, like my 20s are just.
Right.
we wrote them off.
I know.
Like we
Like,
so
remember
we
when
got
I looked
together
like that?
and we like experienced our 20s in a matter
Yeah.
of like a year and a
We
half.
did, yeah.
Any
At
extra
30.
money we had, we
Yeah.
blew because we were making good money at the university.
We were just-
And
Yeah.
we were
So
just like,
wild.
we both got out of awful marriages.
Yeah.
And so we were children again. We
Yeah.
did our 20s again at the beginning
Yeah.
of our
Aw.
30s
Yeah, it
and
was
just
fun.
like burnt out.
Yeah. And then we're
That's
like,
kind of
become
what I
coach
feel like
students.
Zach and I are doing. Like,
Aw.
we just like
Just
get to
living it
live
up.
like super fun and fuck all over our house. And
Fuck
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Isn't that-
exactly it. That's
like, it's what you thought your 20s should have
Should
been.
have been.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
But
go
now-
out and we'll like buy stupid shit at Walmart, or we used to. We would go to Walmart
Yeah.
and like be super baked and go there and buy
Yeah,
shit, or
when we had a job.
you
yeah.
know, or like we set up we love this.
I'm,
You'll
like, we're
appreciate
the
this.
same person. I swear
Yeah.
to God.
Yeah.
I feel
used
that
to do
way
the
too.
same shit.
Yeah.
Like, Walmart was all we had in my hometown, like,
Yeah.
literally. Like, there was
Yeah.
a church, a bar, and a super
You
Walmart.
just got to make it fun.
And we'd go there like 2 a.m. blazed out of our mind, like
Yeah.
go to the snack aisle.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
get home and wake up the next day and be like, why the fuck did I buy that?
Yeah, what was
It's like a massive stuffed
excited.
animal.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to be kept away from massive
Oh,
stuffed
dude.
animals.
But you're gonna appreciate this. Like we went all out. We've got like our fucking shelves are full of games and toys,
Yeah.
and it's like a child's house.
It is a child's house.
Last
Same.
winter we set up a tent on our balcony
did, a
so we
pot
could smoke
tent.
pot, and we called it the pot tent.
We
And
put
just-
like a heater in it and then like pillows and magic mystical lights and we just
oh,
lied
it
there.
was just a rush.
It was a rush.
Yeah.
It was a rush.
We've
Yeah.
got TVs hanging all over the house.
But now
Yep.
that we went full time, we're like, okay,
Well, now we're broken.
we have a fun kids house.
Yeah.
We're a broken
Now you have to
shed.
save every penny you make
Yeah.
for tax.
Now we have to enjoy
Fucking
our
taxes.
house, but we put enough into it to enjoy it now.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's
for
a-
sure,
it's a
yeah.
Solid
And
kids house.
honestly, like, I've never felt like I'm a wanting person.
No.
So, like, I've never felt like I need to make some astronomical income or something. Like, I'm very happy. Just,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Just
I like people and
doing.
experiences more than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the same way. So as long as we can pay our bills,
we're happy.
we're,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
Same.
I feel I feel like my
My
life is so much
animals
more
are
joyful.
fed and I'm happy.
yeah, gotta make sure the babies are fed always.
always.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay, so there's two things that we've talked about that I want more information about. One is Zeke,
Yeah.
and one is the bib and the bibbies, the spiders and the puppy.
What would you like to know?
Oh God, you can pick where to start.
Oh my gosh.
I-
Zeke.
Yeah,
Zeke.
start with Zeke.
Tell me all
Who the fuck
everything.
is Zeke?
Yeah.
Zeke. What a guy. Well, so I was really low on cash, and so I signed up for this program where you like take care of disabled people.
Oh, cool.
And they assigned me Zeke and we fell in love. And I just like that he drools while we fuck.
Makes me feel very desirable.
It is. The dead fish, he really like is a pro at it.
I love it. Man, Zeke, hit me up in your DMs.
Oh man.
I need
Yeah.
to know your tricks.
We actually
Yeah.
prefer soaking to fucking. We
Well,
just like insert and then lay there and
lay
wait for things
there.
to happen.
That's an interesting theory. That's not
Are you gonna...
tell.
We do that too.
Okay.
Sometimes we're so tired at night. We're just
Yeah.
like,
Rewind.
how about we just lie here with this?
Yeah. And
so-
eventually you
That
just
was-
kind of
that's
get
a real
into...
thing.
Even if it's just a slow-mo, you get into just a solid...
Maybe it's slow.
Back
it's like
and forth.
Like a rocks you to sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like-
I
it's
like-
it's so
It's like
cute.
cradling, but like in a fucking kind of way.
Sometimes you're
It's
just
like, it's
too
how we
fucking
do.
tired already.
Yeah.
It keeps us safe.
That's right. And if you're not face to face, more normally when we're doing, it's just kind of like a spoon that turns into a little more, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
And you're like,
I'm like a
"Oops."
permanent big spoon because he always cries
Yeah.
afterwards.
Aw, see, do you hold
there's-
him?
You soak him
You hold him.
anyways. Yeah.
What a guy.
Fuck that guy.
Aw.
Go clean up in the bathroom.
I mean, well, he said he thought he was getting a hooker, so I guess he just signed up for the
That's
wrong
fair.
program.
I think that's fair.
I don't know why that posted twice, because it was important.
It was important. It didn't come
was
through
important.
twice though for us.
Yeah, spooning that turns into forking. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do love that
spooning-
it's just a slight movement.
It's
Like
a slight shift. Yeah. Just,
if there was the slightest noise going on, you'd never know it was happening. Like the
No,
only way you
no.
know is the subtle.
yeah,
just
the
a soak.
sheets.
Yeah,
just a soak, and then soon my dick slides out, and we're done.
and we're done.
We're done. Yeah.
Like, okay,
Okay.
well, see you tomorrow.
So that's
Yeah,
that's
it's
everything.
a really
we
healthy
need.
relationship, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Sounds like
Sounds pro
hardcore.
pro relationship. I like that. This is what we always.
This is what we learn of Zeke.
This
Yeah.
is it, yeah.
Zeke fucks like a fish and cries. He's all right.
Yeah.
I've known him for a while. I don't know. He's got a great
He does
beard.
cry, but it's usually a gay love story, so that's cool. He's a sensitive man. I like his sensitive side.
I love that.
I love
and
that
now we all
too.
love it.
Oh, we all love
Yeah,
you,
oh,
Zeke.
he's wonderful. Speaking of the true story, how we
Yeah.
met.
So how did you actually meet? Yeah.
So we're both role players. We're both actors,
Yeah.
and we both got
Awesome.
cast in a role play one shot on roleplay.com. Actually, we did a Vampire the Masquerade,
Holy shit.
That's
and that
so
was the first
fucking
time I'd
cool.
ever I was starstruck. It was like him and Pocket and Elspeth, like all of these fucking famous people, and
Right.
I'm like, who
Yeah.
the fuck am I?
Yeah.
I didn't even speak to him or any of them. Like I was terrified.
Right.
Yeah.
And then a couple months later, we were both invited to be a part of Nocturne, which was like an amazing horror role-playing show, tabletop story show that we were on Table Story. And at the beginning of the show, this is a quote, he hated me because I was funny and he wanted to be the only funny guy.
Ooh.
He's like, how fucking dare you?
Seriously, like he didn't like consciously think that, but he told me that later. He's like, you really bugged me and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized it was competition.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're
oh.
funnier than me. Babe, quit it.
I'm not
Yeah.
funnier than him, just FYI. If anyone's
Oh, is he
wondering.
pretty funny? Okay.
He's very funny. He makes me laugh all the time. Like I just cry. He'll just start like going on a bit by himself in bed, and I'll just be crying,
Yes!
laughing.
Okay. So you were also in a relationship with one of those. That's that's my entire life with
for like
this.
15 minutes straight,
Yeah.
narrate the dog.
Yeah, or like you're walking down the street and you'll see a person, and then suddenly there's this massive backstory about this person's fucked up life, and you're like, oh shit, I wonder if that's true about that person. They look like that would be true.
I fucking love it.
It's
It's like
best.
storytellers.
Yeah.
He's a storyteller, and he tells them amazing.
Yeah.
And like he can just get into it. So then Nocturne was going on, and I got the vibe he didn't like me, so I did not contact him at all. And then during Nocturne, I was going through a bad breakup.
Oh,
And then Nocturne ended, and he knew about it. Like I told the cast, 'cause
Yeah.
I was fucked up. Like I was really sad. And he was so fucking respectful. He did not jump on that dick for like 6 months.
good for you. Good.
Never
for
even
you.
talked to me.
Oh,
Nothing. He was like support. He was like, I'm here if you want to talk about anything.
okay.
I'm
Nice.
sorry you're going through that.
Oh, not even like some light flirting.
Nothing.
No.
Wow.
It was like
Oh, what a
6 months. I
gentleman.
was like living in my own place. And he invited me to play Far Cry after his stream one day, and that's when we started hanging out.
Ooh.
Ooh. Geez, Zeke, that's smooth.
Yeah.
What are you,
Right?
peanut butter?
So did
I
you?
know. And then we moved in together, and then COVID hit, and we've been quarantined for a year.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Best
Then we got
way.
married and got
Did you-
dogs.
Congratulations. When did you guys get married?
Oh, we did. It was funny. It was Christmas Day. We were streaming together, and the whole chat was asking when we were gonna get married, and we were like, we're pretty sure we're like domestic partners at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone Googled it, and they're like, really, you'll just have to ask each other if you want to get married in front of someone. And Zeke's like, you want to be my wife? And I was like, sure. And that was it.
That was it. That's the wedding.
Yeah.
Fucking done. Thank you, chat. Thanks for marrying us.
That's beautiful.
That's so adorable. That's amazing.
We might have a giant party someday. Who knows?
Oh,
We've
sure.
talked about it. Like,
Yeah.
if we did anything, it'd be like a Vegas,
Yeah.
extravaganza, just
Go
psychotic
all out.
something.
Yeah.
Balls
Oh,
to the
yeah.
wall.
Yeah. Call it the Classy Con. It'll be
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
My chat's been begging me for a Classy Con forever. It'd be incredible. It's actually fun because like normally at Twitch cons, we both do like meetups.
Mhm.
Like he usually rents out a bar, and I usually like get a huge table at a restaurant. And
Yeah.
we wanted to do it together so bad this year.
Yes.
And it's just fucked because
Because we
COVID.
can't. It's not going to happen. There's no
Yeah.
But like
TwitchCon this
a
year.
classy Zeke
Yes.
party would just be fucking off the hook.
Oh,
We
man,
have so
I'd be
many
there.
weirdos in our community. It'd be so much
Yeah.
fun.
I'd
Oh,
probably
it'd
show
be
up.
so much fun. Just like getting blitzed together. That'd be amazing.
Oh my god. I mean, he's a showman. Like I went to his party, the last TwitchCon that existed,
Yeah.
and he was on the bar. He rented out the whole bar. Everybody got free liquor the whole night. It's crazy. And he was on the bar in a onesie made out of his face, in a leather like gimp mask, just with a microphone, like entertaining everyone, like a stream.
Well done.
I mean, it was
Well
just
done, sir.
fucking like I
Yeah.
don't have those balls.
Yeah.
No.
Zeke, we need to talk, my man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
Definitely.
beautiful. We still have the gimp mask. It's in my closet.
Do you
I love
use
it.
it sometimes? You know.
No.
Oh no.
I like
Not
to
for that.
see the
No.
light leave his eyes.
You like? Oh, you need to see the light in his eyes. Like
Yeah,
leave his eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
while
true.
I'm like
Well,
stepping
you-
on his neck.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's important.
You can't
Just
do
real.
that with the mask. True. True.
No.
facts.
It's hard. The gasping, you can't hear it as much. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you just hear wet sounds,
And
and
it's
you're
not
not like,
as like you're like
That's when it's more
that's not-
intense than just.
Yeah.
Right?
that's-
those are for special nights when we don't feel like soaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The opposite of soaking nights.
I hate you.
get
You
that.
want to fuck?
Yeah. That's incredible. So did you guys live within proximity of one another?
No, I'm
shit.
from Baltimore,
Oh shit! So you moved
and
to him.
he's from actually Montana.
Mhm.
And the year that we started talking, actually, he had just moved to Colorado because his friend Scott was here, and he was like, I've never lived outside of Montana. I want to move somewhere fun. So he moved here, and I've always loved Denver and the mountains and stuff. It's very similar to Washington.
Mhm.
DC. The thick green on the mountains and stuff is just really pretty. And I remember he came out to visit me for my birthday, I think, or I came out here for my birthday or something. And I straight up told him I'm not doing a long distance relationship. Like, I'll never do that.
Right.
I'm way too physical. Like, my love language is like intimacy,
Yeah,
you know,
you
like
need
touching,
that.
not even just fucking, like the touching.
Yeah.
And he was like, sick. I'll move to Baltimore. And I was like, no. This is not where we're dying.
Yeah.
We're leaving now.
It's not gonna be in Baltimore. Sorry.
Bless Baltimore. I love my Marylanders,
Right,
but
right.
hell no.
Right.
My boy doesn't lock his truck, man. That truck would be gone so fast.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
No,
You
no.
can't do that there.
We need a nicer area where you don't need to lock things.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Denver?
I've been here a year, actually, as of April 1st.
Wow. And
Yeah.
thoughts on Denver?
I love it. I love it.
Nice.
It's so, the people are super nice.
Mhm.
Like, in Baltimore, I always felt like kind of a weirdo because I'm just like uber friendly to everybody, and
Mhm.
people just, like, Baltimoreans can have an entire conversation without opening their mouth. And I'm like, how's your day today? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Your earrings are so pretty. Da, 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 da. And I always
Yeah.
felt like kind of a fucking weirdo, and people here are that way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I fit in.
They're
Like,
good.
at the grocery
Yeah.
store, when someone asks, like, someone working there, if they ask how your day is going, they're gonna stop and really be interested in
And
your
find
day.
out.
Like, it's not a
That's
casual thing.
That's
And
awesome.
I like having seasons.
Mhm.
It's like Little
Seasons
Canada.
are nice.
Yeah,
It
is
is.
like
It's kind of like Little Canada. Like, we
Mhm.
get really fucking cold,
Mhm.
and in the summer, it doesn't get too hot. Like, sometimes we'll get a couple days of, like, high 90s, maybe 100, but
Yeah.
it's just nice. I really like it here. And the weather's,
Good.
like, fucking, it's like a menopausal woman. You have no idea what you're gonna get, and that's kind of exciting.
It
Like,
is,
it could be
right?
70 in the morning and then 2 feet of snow by noon.
You
Yeah.
never know. You never know.
It
That's
is
the best.
fun. I
It's
like
just
it.
like Canada. That's like
Yeah,
all the
it's
time.
exactly like that
Seriously.
here. Like
Yeah.
it rained on
And I-
Friday, snowed on Saturday,
Yeah,
and it was a high of
fucking
fucking
hot on Sunday.
yeah,
Yep.
on
Beautiful.
That's
Sunday.
my friend Rod. He's actually in chat. He's a local. He's lived here his whole life. He told me that the Denver, like the Colorado saying is, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, and then
Yeah, it'll
you'll
change.
experience. Yeah.
Mountain weather. It's fun because, like,
Oh,
Maryland, like,
mountains.
it's just stiflingly humid
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there were days when you'd go out, I'd come downstairs after taking a shower, and my windows on the outside
Mm.
would have condensation.
Mhm.
Great.
Like, it's hot outside,
Yeah.
and there'd be mist everywhere. I always called it jungle weather because it looks very misleading. Like, you
Yeah.
think it's gonna be cold, and you walk out, and it's 95,
Yeah.
Oof.
and just thick-ass fog everywhere. It's
Oh.
nasty.
So you can't, like, your hair is just 5 times the size it
Oh.
should be at all times.
Hair, makeup,
Yeah,
go fuck
forget
yourself.
it. Yeah, waterproof
There's
doesn't
no
even work in
point.
that shit. Yeah, it's just
The only girls I knew that wear makeup, like, they had to wear that Estee Lauder double wear, like, the shit was like spackle on their face because you
Oh.
just sweat.
But then you
Oh.
like see like the orange drips happening. I just like I can't get on board with that.
I can't even tell
No.
you. In the hospital, like, once the beginning of shift, you look real nice.
Oh,
By the end
yeah.
of shift, the drips through the makeup.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're like, don't look at
You
me.
you've been
I
you've
never
been,
Creature.
you've
understood
been
the
crying.
makeup
or-
at the hospital. Like, everyone's unconscious.
What do you need makeup for?
What are you doing?
For them
In case
doctors,
they wake up?
they make the good green.
For them doctors.
For them
I
doctors.
guess, yeah.
I guess.
All the doctors are married and miserable.
Oh, okay.
They all get married in school because I feel like the ladies know they gotta catch them.
Yeah, catch them while they're hot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while they're young. It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay. So Zeke, so do you, this is what I really want to know. You have been living together for a year now, and
Yeah.
you guys are both streamers. And we don't get to
Yes.
talk to a lot of people who, both of the members of the couple are streamers.
True.
Oh,
What's,
yeah.
What's that like?
It's magic.
Is it?
I love it
How do
so
you guys
much.
like work your schedule? Do you have the same stream station or do you co-stream?
No, so we actually have completely separate schedules, and we've talked about it before because we both think it's really important to have alone time.
Yeah.
And under quarantine, living together 24/7, and we're in a pretty small house, I can only get about 20 feet away from him,
Yeah.
like max. And so my schedule is 7 a.m. to 3, and his is 11 to 7 at night. And it's nice though because he gets his alone time in the morning. He
Yeah.
gets to chill in bed, watch his
His
movies, hang out with
thing.
the dog,
Yeah.
and then he streams. And then when I'm done streaming, I get a good 4 hours where I just get to chill with my friends and
Yeah.
hang out. And
Yeah.
it's not like we don't want to be around each other, but I think it's vital to have a world outside of your significant other because
Mhm.
what are you going to talk about?
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
it's
Like,
incredibly
every moment is
important.
absorbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if I have a stream problem or if he has a problem, like we can sit there and brainstorm it. And that is
Yes.
just
right.
so nice.
So
Like
nice.
it's because sometimes your brain, I mean, you guys know, sometimes you're looking at and something's wrong and you're just
Yeah.
like, I can't see it.
I can't see the
Yeah.
problem.
I
Yeah.
can't. And he'll walk in and be like, oh, try that.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
And I've done the same to him. Like, he'll be stuck doing something. I'm like, try that port. Boom. And it's just so nice to have someone who understands where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That stress.
When you spend
Because
so
anyone
much
else
time
with a
together, it's
computer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
like MiFi. You guys have a connection at that point.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's
Yeah.
just so nice to have someone that I can lean on if
Yeah.
something's happening.
Yeah.
And like we relate, like you never, it's weird talking about numbers, like income and numbers and stuff, but it's nice to have someone to talk to when you're like worried about it or,
Yeah.
anything, worried about your content. Just having someone who knows what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like a safe place to
wonderful.
get feedback from as well.
Absolutely,
Like,
'cause
what
he's
can I do
honest.
better? Yeah.
Yeah. And he's honest and
Yeah.
he can't hurt my feelings. And that's wonderful. Like
It makes a
we
big
can
difference.
both bounce off of each other and it's constructive criticism. And that's just like,
It's the best. Yeah.
my first relationship, actually, the one when I started streaming, failed because he was so jealous of what I did. He told me that when we broke up. He was like, I think he said, "You're living my dream and I hate it."
Oof.
Ooh.
You're like, well, damn, son. I mean, like,
Yeah.
do it then.
Don't let me
Do
stop
it.
you.
Yeah.
God
like,
damn.
Right?
don't
Like
know.
I didn't.
I
used to
did
be
it.
an engineer, you miserable sod.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Enjoy your life. Good God.
Yeah, right. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm not your enjoyment.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, that's awesome though. I'm so glad that it's like it feels that way for us too. Except it's a little different because we are together on stream
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
entire stream.
Yeah.
Which makes a big difference. Have you guys tried co-streaming?
Absolutely. We actually just started doing it regularly on Wednesdays.
Oh shit! I've missed those. Okay. I
Yeah.
need to get down
So
with that.
Wednesdays. Well, it's kind of a weird one. So we start later.
Okay.
We try to like merge our schedules. So on Wednesdays he has drop frames with JP and Co.
Right. Yeah.
And then an hour after drop frame starts, he joins me, and I've been doing special effects makeup on him.
Ooh!
So if you guys have seen the pictures on Twitter,
I have
turned
seen
him
the pictures,
into,
yeah.
like, Kratos was probably the best one. Actually,
Yeah, it looks
Reddit
sick as
bought
hell.
that picture from me for an advertisement. That
No
was pretty cool.
way.
Yeah,
That's
Reddit hit me up because I posted
fucking
on the
cool.
makeup Reddit subreddit,
Yeah.
and they hit me up and they're like, "We'd like to buy the rights to this to use it in advertising and shit." And I was like, "Bitch, what?"
What?
For real?
That's so cool.
It's super fun. But yeah, like one time, actually for a couple weeks, we did it on his stream and we built his PC
Yeah.
and like it's just really fun to do something with your significant other. And our communities are like inbred as fuck anyways, so
Yeah. Perfect. Good. That's the way it should be.
yeah. But it's
But-
fun because we work really well together. We bounce off each other really well, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys know that, like streaming with someone who's not a streamer versus a streamer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It
there's
makes
a
a big
certain level that
difference.
you have to provide as
An entertainer.
an entertainer
Mhm.
that, yeah.
Well, that and being respectful. Like when you guys just say like, "Hold on, I got to do some cleanup. Thanks so much for the subs and stuff." Like respecting that and shutting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
is important,
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm jealous you can take one pic of your boobs and cash out for the day. True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, that's a fair thing to be jealous about. I just-
You're not wrong.
You goddamn right, see?
Yeah. You try it.
I'm jealous of your energy level.
Mine?
No, Zeke's. I think
No,
she's.
I was gonna say, like,
Well, yeah. Must have a
He
headache
can
today.
scream and be like at the top of his game for 8 hours.
Damn,
It's
that's
wild.
impressive.
yeah, I
right?
think
Like to
I,
the last moment.
mine curbs at like 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a
I'm
time
usually
cap.
good like at the 6-hour mark. That's when I can feel my brain start going like
start to zonk.
fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys have ever looked at how much lines of text you read a day. I looked at when we all got like our emails about
Yeah.
like what we did for the year.
Right.
I calculated it and I read out loud, not including what I'm just talking about. I read out loud on average 32,000 lines of text a day.
What?
Shit.
What
never-
the
we
shit?
never saw
We
it.
never
I'd lo-
calculated
no.
that. I need to know. That's insane.
It's psychotic.
That's a lot
Like-
of yeah.
And I pride myself on reading pretty much 100% of chat, unless
So do
we're
we.
directing chat
Yeah.
at each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of fucking reading.
It's a lot of it is. And how many conversations are you maintaining at the same time?
Exactly.
That's the
yeah.
part that always fucks me up.
No, I know. Usually like 3 or 4.
Yeah. And I'm
But I like
oh,
that. Like, I
God.
feed off that. I'm super ADHD, so I like having that.
Yeah.
Like, I always tell my chat, I'm like, the moment chat dies is when I die. I got nothing. I couldn't be a YouTuber. I couldn't talk to myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I feed off of the energy of the people in chat.
Yes.
If they're getting
100%.
excited, I'm getting real fucking excited.
Yeah.
And the more riled up they get, I'm just
more riled up
like
you
I'm
get.
up dancing and acting like a fucking idiot. So yeah, I know exactly what
100%.
that means. You
Just
feed completely
Build
off
off of it.
what they're providing to you. And I don't think the chat always realizes that.
That they're
They don't
they're
understand
the source.
the fuel that
That's why I
they're
try to
providing.
tell them how
Yeah.
much they mean to me.
Yeah. It's the same. Yeah, I like that, and I think that's part of the things that I've learned from you as a streamer. It's like constantly give back to your community and pay it forward to them because they fucking deserve it.
Oh,
and,
for sure.
And read chat, like read all of chat. That was like a fundamental lesson for me, and that's like,
Dude.
because we live that.
Yeah.
One of the weirdest things for me is popping into trying out a new stream and
Yeah.
trying to say hi and no one
Yeah.
says hi to you.
Yeah.
Like no one in chat, the streamer doesn't acknowledge you.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my
Very
chat
feeling.
gives me a fucking wetty because when someone new comes in, every person, not just mods,
Yeah.
everyone, hey, welcome.
Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're not clicky. What's
No,
up?
it's a
Let's be
family.
friends.
What's going on?
yeah.
What are you playing?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Play with me. I want to play with you. That's what I love.
Exactly.
I love-
Like one of our community members recently was going through hard times financially, and he couldn't afford his meds. And you guys know I'm a very
Yeah.
big proponent of mental health.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And my community came together and crowdfunded so much money. He bought his meds for a year.
Damn, that's
Wow.
Just in a
awesome.
second, it was like in 15 minutes on my stream, and
Yeah.
one of my chat members said something that will always ring true to me. He said, in the class holes and in Zeke's chat,
Mhm.
we will never let you sing.
Aw,
And I just
so
thought that was the
beautiful.
most beautiful like community thing
Yeah.
because like some streamers want fans, some want
Mhm.
friends. I've
Yeah.
found in my life, and like
Yeah.
I'm all about friends. Like I try to tell my community it's not about me. This is not a worship Katie channel. This is
No.
we support each other,
Yeah, it's a family.
and that was
Yeah.
just so beautiful because
That's
that
what it
is
is.
That's proof of
Yeah.
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 what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Put
community
into
right
action,
there.
yeah.
That actually that
I
happened
just
to
got
us.
shivers thinking about it. Gives
Isn't
me like
it?
chilly.
Isn't just I think that's what we really noticed. Like it was about a year in. We only had about 1,000 followers. We were still a pretty small community. But
Speaking of which, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
Whatever.
we just hit 6,900.
did we?
69?
Oh, hi, 69.
Nice.
Nice. Congrats, you.
Congrats,
By the way,
Thank you.
1,000 people is a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh, it absolutely. And
My hometown
I'm
is
so
only
honored.
1,200 people, so like
Right,
you have more than Kettle
right.
Falls, Washington.
Yeah.
We're humans.
That's exactly right. We're a bigger population than some cities.
Yes.
But yeah, we were just getting going, and a baby was being born in our community, and the baby came out with like severe heart defects, and our community was just like, they were so pumped about the birth of a unicorn baby that they just were like, fuck no, and they rallied together, and it was like, I think it was like 3,000 USD this community raised, and it was just
I'm gonna cry.
beautiful. Like it's incredible what you can do as an online community if you
Right?
come together and treat each other as a family and as a community.
And as humans,
Yeah.
and just having humanity for each other,
Yeah.
and like compassion. I
Yeah.
think compassion, like,
It makes
but
a
of
big
course, we all
difference.
knew unicorns are always born special. So
Well,
like,
I mean, we're just magical. We shit magic. Like,
her heart's just a little too powerful. I've actually had 3 community members give birth in my channel.
wow.
Like, they
Wait,
got their epidural and were bored. I was
and they're like, I'm
"Fuck
here
yeah."
lying in the hospital bed. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Seriously, one of my
That's
oldest friends from
amazing.
Twitch, her name's a bro to the past. Her real
Yeah.
name is Sarah. She's a teacher too. She's awesome.
Mhm.
But she has 2 kids now. Both have been born in my stream, and both are like one's in kindergarten now, and it's just
Oh my gosh, watching
right.
them
Like
grow.
my community has got to watch these kids grow up and become
Yeah.
humans, and it's just the coolest thing. I
It's
love
just
that
the
stuff.
coolest. It really is. It so is. I love it. I love how family people make it feel too.
For real. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many of us that don't have any. I
No,
mean,
I
we
know.
don't have
and
any support
We need each
at
other.
all.
Yeah.
We need each other. Humans need each other.
I
I
agree.
was talking to my mom about this the other day. I think a lot of the issue with humanity and like overall the world is as a species, we're very community based. Like we
Yeah.
used to, if you look way back, we helped each other raise kids and you
Yeah.
know, we were very much connected and
Mhm.
we've just cloistered ourselves in like little 1 bedroom apartments and we all want to be so separate now. And I don't think it's like healthy.
No. I don't think so
Subconsciously,
either.
like I hate people,
Yeah.
quote unquote, but like
Yeah.
I don't actually. I do
Yeah.
like I just hate the stupidity in the world right now.
Yeah.
that was our entire motivation for beginning, and why we decided to like ditch our jobs. We ditched our jobs immediately and went in like just put all balls deep, everything we had into the stream, and just went for it 2 years ago. And our goal was simply to like create a space where people could come and feel like they were welcomed and heard. Like we would read their messages, but also like continue to remember them and know who they were. And they took over. Like this is now it's their stream. We show up and we do things.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what way I prefer it, you know? Like we own it as a collective.
Yeah.
It's community, right? Yeah, that's what I tell my channel. I'm like, you own this as much as I do.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what's happening in chat, I don't like it either. Like we're all gonna make it go away. And there's so many channels out there nowadays. Like Twitch is so flooded.
Oh my
Go
God.
find what you like. Like you don't have to watch us if you don't like the content.
Yeah. There's other places you could go and hang out. I'm gonna take a quick minute to just say, if anybody who's joining us, thank you so much for all your follows. Usually we'd be reading every single thing you say, but right now we are entirely fascinated with this beautiful lady on stream, Classy Katie. We are here with her. We're interviewing her for the next like hour and 20 minutes, and you can follow her on all of her socials right there. Please do. It would mean a lot.
Thank you.
So we've gone over Zeke. We know about him.
We know about Zeke.
Yeah.
Now let's learn about the spiders.
The other babies.
Oh man, what do you want to know? I have a lot of animals.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Why?
Why?
It's been my calling since I was literally a fetus. Like, my mom can tell stories. As soon as I could crawl, I was in the grass, like, finding bugs and digging and catching lizards and geckos and frogs and always wanting to bring them inside, snakes. Like, I just wanted to be around nature 24/7.
Nice.
And so, my whole life, I've had an affinity for animals, and I had snakes. And then when I moved in with Zeke, I had a bearded dragon named Bowser, who I'd had for, like, 13 years.
Good name.
And she passed away last year, sadly. It was really, really sad for me.
Yeah.
Literally, she was like my college partner. Like, she was with me for everything. And I know it's just a lizard, but it like broke my heart.
No,
she was like an establishment in my life. She was this huge
Yeah.
honking bearded dragon. She was really cool.
Yeah.
And when she passed away, Zeke and I were at the pet store for some reason, probably getting rats for my snakes. And I was like, I don't want to get another bearded dragon. Like, it just feels weird. I don't want to replace her.
Yeah.
And he's like, babe, why don't you get like a tarantula or something? Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're not afraid of tarantulas? Because everybody's afraid of bugs. Like, everybody in my life is like, ew, creepy crawlies, kill it. It's in the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And the moment he said that, I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Bone me.
Like, yeah. Want to have sex in the pet store?
Yeah.
Because it's on.
Yeah.
Hey, we can act like fishes in the pet
fucked
store.
up against many of my enclosures. These reptiles know what's up.
Yeah. I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it. Like, it's not like it's dream species, I would say. It's everything. I actually have journals of dream species of like certain geckos and certain spiders that I've always wanted to own in my entire life.
Yeah.
Right.
And I got them. And I'm just like living my best life. Like,
I love that.
I love it. I'm surrounded. Like, they're on all corners and they're behind me, and I love taking care of them. And
So tell us, how many do you have?
I have 43 tarantulas.
Wait,
Holy
what? 43?
shit. That's an army.
You could take down a population with those if they were trained right.
That's not even my security system. I have 3 West African bark scorpions, which are deadly. One of them has 40 babies right now. So if anyone wants to break into my house, I'm just going to toss that at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like be
Scorpion bomb, easily.
Like
It's an easy, one sting.
You fucked.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got those. I've got one mantis.
Okay.
It's called a ghost mantis. They're pretty cool looking. I have a black widow.
Oh.
Frogs. And 2 of my dream species. So I was talking about dream species. Obviously, I'm not going to list all my tarantulas because that's psychotic. But 2 of my geckos are very
She wants
special.
to.
They're
You know
called
she wants to.
Lucianus geckos. And they are the largest gecko in the entire world. They get like this big. And they're just like a lump of wrinkly fat.
Oh my God, can you cuddle them?
Yes.
Okay.
If you look one up, a lychee gecko.
Lychee. How do you
They're
spell
the cutest thing in the
lychee?
entire world.
L-E-E-C-H.
Yep.
Why?
I-E.
I-E.
Lychee gecko.
Okay. Lychee. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, they're so squishy
welcome.
and cute.
It looks like a wiener.
All the skin, right? It's like a foreskin.
Yeah,
Or a foreskin.
that's exactly
Just a
what it
big
reminds me of.
foreskin. Oh.
And I got 2 of them. Those are like my
Love.
precious, precious children.
Yeah.
And those were just I mean, I've known about them my entire life. They're really interesting. They're from New Caledonia, and they're the biggest gecko in the entire world, and New
Damn.
Caledonia is this really interesting place in the world where it's, like, a string of islands. So there's a different species of lychee gecko from every single island, and they all look different.
Really?
One of mine is turning pink. Yeah, like, has pink spots and green stripes. Oh, yeah, they're metal.
That gecko's a hero. That's awesome.
Oh, right, and
Oh
they're
my
so
God.
stupid, like, not one of my animals is high maintenance. Nothing. None of them need heat lamps, none of them need anything but water and bugs,
That's amazing.
which is
That's
really nice,
good.
yeah.
Oh, so they're pretty affordable to take care of.
I mean, they're so cheap. That's
Yeah.
like, we travel a lot, so I took that into consideration. I didn't wanna
Right.
have anything that needs, like, daily,
Right.
intensive care.
Yeah.
So these just kinda, like they pretty much everything I own hates me,
Good.
and I like it that way.
Good. And, like, they thrive on neglect.
Yeah.
That's
They
wonderful.
do, seriously. Tarantulas, easier to take care of than a cactus.
Oh, wow. They just
That's
like
why
to do their own
tarantula
thing.
keepers have so many.
Right.
Like, you'll never meet a tarantula keeper that only has one,
right.
because you're never gonna get to do anything with it, ever.
Right. So you need just
If you have
minus collect
43,
multiple. Yeah.
There's always something to feed.
Yeah. There's so much to do.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to I'm having trouble fathoming
Fathoming-
43.
Are they all separate or are they
tarantulas.
all together?
So most of them are separate. I have one communal colony. It's actually right here, but there's no spiders out. This is a communal colony of what's called a Monocentropus balfouri,
Mm-hmm.
and they're pretty much, as far as we know, the only tarantula that lives communally in nature.
Wow.
And so they live communally together, and they're really cute.
Are they
turn
small?
when they're grown up, they're like like sapphire blue, and then they have these beige white legs. They're really
That is so
beautiful.
cool.
Pretty.
I love the little
Yeah, but
cubes.
everything else is
That's
Yeah.
one.
All the rest are separate.
Yeah, they don't tarantulas are, like, really shy, very delicate. There's not one deadly tarantula in existence. So they like to be very solitary, dig a
Mhm.
hole, and just stay there
And
their
just
whole
hang
life.
out.
Like,
Yeah. There. That's good.
I
I
had
like
no
that.
idea.
Yeah. So like aren't they big though? Like don't they require like a big space?
some of them do,
Each?
yeah. But so this is the cool thing about tarantulas. You can get a big one if you want.
Mhm.
Females will live up to 25 years. A male, maybe 5 to 10 years. Males don't live very long. They're
Mhm.
basically born to fuck and die.
Okay.
But they grow
I feel that.
ridiculously slowly. Like this
Really?
one, spider alert, this little guy is 6 months old,
Oh,
and
he's
that's
so
how
cute.
tiny he is.
Oh, he's so little.
Yeah, and he'll probably live in this for 2 years. Like, they
Oh.
grow insanely slow.
Oh shit, he's just
Oh, okay.
teething.
Yeah, so, like, you can get 10 babies, and they will live in a deli cup like this for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so you don't really
Wow.
need to have a million huge cages right away if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
I do have some big tarantulas, but the biggest cage they need is like this. Because again, they dig a hole and live in it.
They just go for it.
Yeah, my biggest cage probably is one tarantula I have. It's called a Thailand golden fringe.
Mhm.
It's a Orthognathnus ariotibialis.
Oh,
I'm a
Jesus
that's
nerd.
a big word.
And in nature, this tarantula will dig a 7-meter hole in the ground to live in Thailand.
Oh,
So I gave her like a container with like just gallons of dirt, so she
yeah.
can dig. And she
Go
did.
nuts.
She has like intricate tunnels all over it, and
Oh.
That's so sick. I would
it's
love
metal.
to see
That's
that.
the coolest part. Is every single tarantula does something different.
Yeah.
Like they're all
That's
different,
fascinating.
how they live and web, and I just love to watch.
Do you name them all?
Oh yes,
Okay, good.
I name them once they've molted once.
Molted.
That's my rule.
Okay.
Molting is like the most stressful, dangerous thing for a baby tarantula.
Mm.
It's the number one reason they die,
Oh,
unfortunately.
some of them don't make it
So you
through.
don't get
So-
attached till you know they're gonna
Right.
survive.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Once they molt, I'm like, all right, you're okay. I'll name you now.
Yeah.
The one you just saw is called Alchemy. It's named after one of my mods.
That's sick.
Oh, that's adorable.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's actually going to be a really pretty tarantula. It's called a Brazilian Blue Beauty, and they're literally just sapphire, just a
that's
big
incredible.
shiny blue tarantula. Oh
I
yeah,
don't think
they're
I've ever seen
beautiful.
it.
Only the strong. That's right, Randy.
Yeah.
She gives them the
Only the strong
smart
survive.
not
It's
bringing.
real. That's why they
Yeah.
have like a
Survival
million
of the
babies.
fittest. Well,
Because
yeah,
only some of them
some
survive, yeah.
Yeah. Glavy, thank you for subscribing for 12 months. Like, holy crap! Like, that's a whole year, Glavy.
That's
We've
1 year,
made it.
but
We've made it. We've been friends for a year, Glavy.
well, that's strongly
We
appreciated.
love you. You're
Hey
amazing.
bud, want a dart?
Oh, you want to go for a
Alright.
dart, bud? Grab a Timmy's. Hey,
So how?
Hold
we're-
on, let me get my toque.
Oh, good. Oh, you know about the toques. Good, great.
I went to college 10 miles from Canada.
Okay,
so
you
you know about us
experienced
quite well, yes.
Yeah, you know
I
about
spent
us.
probably the majority of my life in Canada while I was in college because you could drink there at 19.
That's
Okay.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
It's all about that.
18 if you go to Quebec.
Quebec. Yeah. Dang,
We
right.
were in BC. It
Oh,
wasn't bad.
other side of
That's
Canada.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're still pretty chill there, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
They actually
super
made it
chill
so
there now. It's like,
Americans can't drink there at 19 now, though.
Yeah.
The year I graduated, I was like, fuck.
Oh, man.
I know. I pretty much stopped drinking once I turned 21, though, so not a big deal.
Did you? You were like, okay, the novelty has worn off.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yep.
all about the pot.
why do you
I'm
like
gonna survive.
feeling like shit the next day and
Yeah.
consecutive
I know.
like
Yeah.
3 days after that? I don't understand. That's
The
stupid.
best quote I heard about booze was, "It's borrowing happiness from tomorrow."
Oh my god, that's an incredible quote.
That's
Right?
so true. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking real.
gonna be
Silverheart,
there
I meant
tomorrow.
to tell you, the Metallica spider I own.
There's a Metallica.
Silverheart
spider?
mentioned the only blue spider they've ever seen. It's called a Poecilotheria metallica.
Oh, I
Uh-huh.
love that.
And it's Goody sapphire, and they are the most venomous tarantula in existence. Still
Wow.
can't kill you. It's like a hornet sting. But I have one. She's a baby. She's not blue yet, but she'll be real pretty.
Oh, that's
I
exciting.
want to like look all these up.
I know. I want to see blue spiders. I love spiders.
I have a
Spiders are,
tarantula
like, my
list,
one
actually,
thing.
that one of my mods made for me.
I'd love to see it, truly.
Yeah.
That shit
It's a big
fascinates
one.
me.
Is it? Oh, that's cool.
It's
That is
all
cool.
the Latin names and all their common names, and then he's been filling in like the names, like naming as I name them. Oh yeah, it's pretty intense.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
That's dedication.
Your mods are ballers. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we have weird names. Like I have a cookie spider named after Eliza. I have a gecko named Damn It Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn
Because
it,
he always
Bobby.
jumps at me when I feed him. Like he insists on eating on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So like all my other geckos take the roach, crawl in their enclosure. He
Right.
takes the roach, jumps on me, and I'm
Like-
like, God damn it!
I need
Damn
to
it,
eat
Bobby.
this on you.
Damn it, Bobby!
I love it. I also just want to take a quick sec and thank everybody in the chat who's come over to support your wonderful, lovely, classy Katie.
Yeah.
It's absolutely appreciated that you guys are hanging out here,
Thank you,
mingling with our
guys.
fam. This is really fucking cool.
So cool.
And if you guys have any questions for Katie, feel free to just highlight the message and we will ask.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to continue down our oohs and ahs as we idolize Katie here and learn all about her life.
Yeah. At Angry Unicorn, and we'll make sure your question gets answered.
That's right.
So how did Zeke manage the transition from 1 spider to 43? How did he?
He didn't even notice.
He did.
He had no idea.
He's like, uh-oh. It just showed up one day, and he's like, oh, shit, that's a
I
spider.
don't think he really notices. Like I'm
He
really
actually
good
just
at
found out during
organizing,
stream.
and I'm constantly moving them because they're all
Oh,
stacked
yeah.
around me, so I have to move them to feed them. So it's like there's not like a usual way everything looks, which I didn't realize is a great way to sneak in new spiders whenever I
Right.
want. I didn't
Yeah.
do it on purpose, but
Switch
I
it
could.
around all the time.
Yeah.
It was a solid test to see what else
That's-
you could pull off.
That's amazing.
Right?
I've always
He
had all
has
of these
asked
shoes.
me. He said, "When does it stop?" And I'm like, "I'm pretty much done. Like, I don't just buy a spider to buy a spider. It's got to be a very specific species I've been looking for.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Uh,
very
Very
anal about
particular.
particular
about
is the word we use here.
Yeah,
Yes.
particular.
Particular.
Reverbs wanted to know what is your favorite spider out of all the spiders. Do you have a favorite, or is it like a mummy and her babies? Like you can't pick a favorite.
Like a favorite species or like a favorite of mine?"
No, like your favorite animal that you have.
We won't tell the others.
Yeah, I promise.
I would have to say my favorite is probably it's dumb because I never see the spider, but I have a Tapanakinius rosti.
Okay.
Of
Called the
course.
Caribbean diamond. And-
Ooh. Does she
This
shine
little
bright
bug.
like a diamond?
He lives in a little castle. He has a cute little Mario castle.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, he does.
And I quite literally never see him except he'll stick his huge black legs out the castle hole right there when he's hungry. And they're huge and
Oh
precious.
my gosh, that's
I just
amazing.
kind of love it.
He lives in this Mario castle. I can
He
get better
does.
than
He's
that.
been in there. I got him in September. He's been in there since September and just
I'm never leaving this place. Thank you,
Yeah.
finally, for treating me like a prince that I am.
Yeah.
he has his castle, and when he's hungry, I literally just see these giant black legs out of the hole on the side of the castle. I'm like, all right, well, I see what's up.
So,
Oh,
Tina,
jeez Louise, Tina! What's your deal, girl? Oh, man.
why you do that?
She spoils us rotten. One sassy
Look at all
Tina.
that love in the chat.
She is the amazing co-leader of our stream team. We had a stream team and we realized that it was a lot of work and we weren't quite prepared for it. So we gave Tina a stream team, one sassy Tina, called Team Innocent. Oh my god! And she's just been rocking it. Oh, is it Eliza? Is that what her name is?
Eliza.
E-Cook?
That's my community manager, Eliza.
God,
Eliza, thank you so much. What an incredibly generous thing to do. Thank you.
She's a wonder bus.
I'm honestly, I'm getting really excited to spend, like, our communities are very similar.
Very, yeah.
In terms
Fuck
of...
that, dude. We should do shit together.
Yeah.
Fun.
Do you want to? I want to do...
Your community's, like, nice.
Yeah.
They are.
So
And so is yours.
Yours is like...
No, I like your community. You got a nice
They know what's up.
Second home. I love them.
Yeah.
I love it there.
We keep a tight rein.
You do.
But I look forward to getting to know your community.
Absolutely.
Because, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're amazing.
We gonna
I mean,
mesh.
I'm sure you guys are going to see them many, many times after this.
Fuck yeah.
I hope
Good.
so.
Tina, Eliza, thank you so much. That was absolutely massive. And that means we broke our sub goal, so we can give away our freaking awesome Outrider swag.
So yeah, we were selected
Yeah,
as
this was our sub goal.
Outrider ambassadors for the new game, which is really cool. One of many. And they sent out these hats to us, like a care package, essentially.
Yeah.
Like you would have received for Elder Scrolls.
So dope.
But only 200 of these hats were made for the ambassadors, and we're giving one away. And we gave away the pin as well. So now we can.
We're gonna do it. Yeah. Right?
We're only behaving because we're
Thank
guests
you,
here.
guys.
Well, we expect lewd. And actually, this is the perfect
The lewder, the better.
interview to have had this week, because this week has just been,
It's been
off,
lewder
off
than
the
normal.
rails
We've
lewd.
just we've gone kind of we had a great week.
Yeah.
Just got lewd.
Got
I
weird.
took most of
Got
the
weird.
week off. I think this is the first time my chat's seen me in a very long time, if any of them
Miss
are here.
you. They're all like,
She's alive!
Mama, are you here?
I'm alive. I've been doing many cleaning.
Tina!
Stop it right now. You're such a
speaking of another creature.
Oh, there's a creature.
Yes, so let's hear about the doggos.
Oh,
Look
yes.
at beautiful
So
poodles.
these are our
Thank you,
poodles.
Tina.
So speaking of Nocturne, the show we were in, we actually named them after our characters.
Really?
Yes. So my
What?
character's name was Lilith, and
Yeah.
this is Lilith.
Oh, hi, Lilith.
And then the little void behind me is Trick, and
Oh,
that
she's
was
gorgeous.
Zeke's character.
Wow. Oh my gosh, is that the...
Oh,
It's the man himself.
Is he here? Oh,
God.
my.
he did a flyby.
That's so cute. I feel like you were just touched by an angel. Sick.
He's pretty darn sweet.
Aw. Some of those puppies, oh man, they love
Oh,
their
they're
mama.
oh my god. Zeke sent me a picture actually this morning of
Yeah.
Lilith and I sleeping last night, and I was big spooning her, and she was totally knocked out.
That's
Animals are the
so
goddamn
cute.
best.
They're the best.
Just the
They're
best.
We don't deserve them.
No,
I mean,
we don't.
seriously,
I
like,
know. No.
It's
I
unconditional.
swear, like they know when I'm sad. Like they'll come up and kiss me and want to give a cuddle, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's mine?
This is my
And then they do
entire,
that.
like he doesn't leave me. This is just my baby.
Oh.
He's just like he lays on my head at night.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Where's mine? I want to show mine off.
Baby, you can't show
Frank!
Only my
Frank!
pussy showed up.
Look at that.
Frank!
He's like, now you're scaring my cat. He's like, what, Dad? What? What's happening? I know.
And yeah, you can go follow them on Instagram.
You can
They do
follow
have
them on
it. They're incredibly photogenic. These cats.
Great
They know.
cats. Yeah.
They
So
know.
We have
I mean,
these
cats are
boyos.
always photogenic. I don't get it. Like
Yeah.
every time I try to take a picture of my dogs, they look like half stupid, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah,
Cats
like,
always
why
just
not?
look
I swear.
terrific.
They do.
Frank!
They do. They always... Your cat is like ignoring you today.
God damn it, Frank!
Frank's upset.
Frank comes when he's called. Like he's a very well trained cat, but today he's mad because he got left outside. Because he really likes it
Accidentally.
outside, so he sneaks behind things. So he accidentally got
Well, I
left
went out for a smoke this morning, and he went out, and I didn't know he went out.
No.
And then I came in, and then
What?
like half an hour later, there he is in front of the glass door. He's like,
Yo, Dad.
"So,
Remember me?
Dad?
Remember me?
Dad?"
Oh, hello?
But don't your animals just get you through the isolation? Like they have become like our little unit. They just follow us around, and we just like function as like this
That's
weird
these.
thing.
I call them the twins or the Muppets.
Yeah.
They're at my heels, like
all the time.
24/7.
Yes.
Yeah, our boys
Anywhere
are
I
like
go, they're at my heels. Like
Yeah.
Trick has developed this habit. He wants to walk between my legs with me,
that. My God, Tina.
and I'm
What?
like, bro, I got thighs. Like
Like,
this is
yeah.
not gonna
Like
happen.
you can't fit here. That's not.
But he tries so hard. Okay,
At least he's going for it. Like he's trying to
he
get what he
is.
needs.
He's my little growth.
Look
I
at
love
how
them.
cute they are. OMG.
I want to rub my face in them.
They're
Listen.
so soft.
They
oh
look
my
soft.
god.
They do
It's
look
hard
soft.
for me to
They look
stop
fluffy.
rubbing my face in them.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're just like...
It's the same thing. My cat is like
Oh my
always
god.
here.
We're just
Yes.
they're
So,
bombing us over here.
Tina and Eliza are just having like a competition over here with the sub
Oh
bombs.
my God.
Like, what
Yeah.
the shit,
Feel
you
free
guys?
to acknowledge.
Thank you, Sin.
And Sin just put us in.
Bitch.
Oh my fucking god, you and your hype trains, you guys. What the
That's
shit?
a motherfucking hype train, y'all.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. So
Love you guys.
just take a sec from the interview here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're giving her a uni ducky.
Obviously, we have this. We found one. We didn't ever sell this one because of its face, but now I've realized that this is like the perfect duck for you because it's like it's kind of fucked up, but in a great way. You know? Yeah.
You just said that to your idol. Oh
I
shit,
did.
guy.
That's what. That's... Tina, you stop it! What are you doing? Reverbs! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, a lot. Look at our community managers
Look
getting
at
all
these
fucking
guys.
whippy
Insane.
with each other.
Guys.
Right? They're
Chat.
like whipping it back and forth.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
That's cool.
Because this is insane.
I don't even know what to do.
You guys need to acknowledge that. I'm just
Yo.
sitting here.
We
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
okay. What are we doing? Tell me.
We've hit this level 5 hype train.
Yeah.
We've busted
We
it.
busted it. It's
So-
just destroyed.
We're gonna give away.
Stop! Oh
Albums.
my god! Thank you, you guys. What the hell? This is overwhelming. I'm starting to sweat from all of the places.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just have to say, Gregarious Fister, who is in your chat right now, is
Yeah.
my dear community member who said, we will never let you sink in this community.
That's the
That's
one.
one.
Gregarious, you're a hero.
Yeah.
You're
Greg's our
awesome.
hero. Greg, I was telling the story earlier about when we all got our money together to help a community member, and when you said, in Zaconia and in the holes, we will never let you sink. It just stuck with me forever, and I love you.
It's a yeah.
I love it. We've like it's the same mentality and
Thank you, man.
what we do in this community, and I'm
Yes.
stealing it.
Yeah, I
It's
love that.
beautiful. It's
beautiful.
such a fucking just clean, simple, and poignant.
To the point.
To the
Yeah.
point.
So.
Jeez
Oh
Louise.
my
Stop
god!
it.
I can't.
I can't cope with this. This is
Why is this
overwhelming. We've never had 500% of a level 5 hype train before.
No.
This is out of this world.
Guys.
Even my
you.
dogs feel it. They're gonna fuck now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
We're getting it fucking on. So I made this to give away today because it's International Unicorn Day. So we should probably stop now and acknowledge these incredible humans
Yeah.
and give something away.
We're gonna give 2 of these away,
2 of these. So if you
and I'm
guys
gonna give one
didn't
to
know,
Katie too.
Doc is an incredible musical artist. He's part of his solo hip hop group and he's part of a rock band. So we're gonna give you some. We're gonna give you some CDs from the latest album release. We're gonna give you this thing that I created, a Dabby Unicorn, and that's how we're gonna try to repay you back for this generosity. You guys
Well, and
are
the hat,
incredible. Oh, and the hat. We have the hat too.
The hat too.
Fuck yeah, we do.
And we still.
limited edition hat.
Yeah.
Yes, it's super limited. And not only that, but it comes in a super limited edition box. So if you collect hat boxes,
Then fuck, this is the prize for you. Let me tell you.
there's the hat. Oh,
Ooh.
it's snazzy. It's
That's really
embroidered.
fucking cool.
Honestly, though, guys, everybody who has come out just to watch and support it's been absolutely incredible. This is just over the top. I don't know how to say thank you in this moment. I'm a bit elated.
I know how to
Yeah,
say
this
thank
is-
you. You have 2 minutes to break 500% pussies.
They're
Come
like,
on.
they have 3% to go. That's insane. The Weasel, thank you so much for your gifted sub.
Thank you so much.
Everybody who's following right now, thank you. Welcome in.
I'm Doc,
I'm Lala.
and this is our friend Classy
Yes,
Katie.
it's Classy Katie.
She's like, I fucking know you.
Thanks, guys. Welcome on in. This means the world. Not only did you...
And says that. And Eliza's put out like 15 gift subs before she even subbed herself. Like,
Yeah,
this-
she's like,
guys,
"Oh,
what are you
I'll sub
doing?
too." Ah!
This needs to stop.
So you just gotta call them pussies.
My pockets hurt.
Thank you, you guys. Do it, pussies. Do it.
That's a word you never said on stream before.
I've never
In
said
fact,
pussy on stream, no.
When I say
I'm
it, you're
so
like,
proud of you. We have to
I'm
embrace
doing
pussy.
it. I'm
Vaginas are
getting
the
it.
coolest thing in the entire world. They give birth.
You're right. You're right. They give orgasms, too.
Well,
That's also
fact.
important.
That's way more fun.
yeah.
Call me a pussy again, daddy. Say it, spit in my face.
You're a pussy.
Yes, yes. Okay, fine. I'll get on board with
Oh my
pussy.
God,
Guys,
look at it.
stop it! Oh my
I got a
god!
screenshot. We've never had a hype train like this before.
Never.
This is fucking crazy.
I'm so honored to be here.
I'm so honored that our communities
Oh my god.
are
Ali-
like,
oh my
they're like
I
having an
can't-
orgasm
yeah.
together. They're just,
Cookie.
thank you. Oh my god. Liza, this is
That is
insane.
fucking cool.
Thank you. I love
What
it.
is your
I love it.
favorite game, Katie?
Oh yeah.
Ever?
Yes.
And this again, you can go back.
Oh, what a good answer.
BioShock. It's the best franchise.
Yes, fist bump girlfriend.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
I play it once a year.
How much
a
is that?
woman chooses, slave obeys.
What is it very expensive right now? Is that a fairly like decently priced game?
Let me check.
Let's find out.
Oh, dude, they're actually pretty cheap because I
Are
think
they?
they
The remaster
finished
came
them,
in.
remastered
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Word.
check.
Aren't
We
you
might be
guys-
able to.
Here, I'm gonna
buy
dump
for
a
somebody on
whole
Steam.
crap ton of poop all over you. You get 10,000 shits for this, you
Tina's
guys.
still
well
going.
done.
This is.
Tina, we're gonna have a conversation.
Your food.
She's one of my best
Gosh.
friends in the entire world.
Gosh.
I'm obsessed with Tina. She's the best.
She
I love
is. She's
Tina.
incredible. I highly. Can we get a shout out for Tina?
Yes,
Actually.
please, you guys. She's the leader of our incredible stream
Tina's
team,
ass
Team
is
Innocent.
grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
Yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
that's what Tina is.
She's actually like an incredible friend of ours. One of our
She-
closest friends that we met at the beginning of our
She
streaming
was
career.
one of the first people who ever followed us.
Same with Eliza.
Is she? Oh my
God.
god, our OGs. Eliza!
I
She's like, oh, if Tina did it.
Oh my
Jay
god.
hated it. Oh my god, my people are showering you with love,
This
and
is
I'm
insane.
so
This is
erotic
your
for it right
people.
now.
I can't, like, I need to go have a smoke and then, like,
Yeah.
come back. Like, I can't even, this is insane, guys.
Need a
thank
sandwich and
you.
a cigarette.
Seriously.
Tina made a team called Team Innocent, and let me tell you, there's nothing innocent about this team. I'm
Liza.
honored to say. But, like, she's just, oh, fuck, Tina, you're awesome. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Eliza, thank you. Jay Hayden, everybody. I can't even,
I
like,
can't wait to get like how many of
names,
your community are
reverbs.
streamers too? Like how many of these people
need
can
to
we
find them.
return the favor to
We need to
here?
find them and stalk
Rod
them.
Johnston is a streamer. If he was in here, I have a lot of streamers in my community,
he
actually.
is here.
I'm like
Roy Johnson.
so excited
Rod
to just
Johnston is
explore your
definitely
community.
here.
Rod.
Alchemy streams
Rod.
all the time. She's amazing.
Damn. Okay. I'm finding
We have
all of
lots.
you guys. I'm coming for you. Thank you so much. So, Halsey, thank you for all your gifted subs. I think we had Paps, Tina, Lil, thank you for yours. Jeremy, thank you for the biddies. Oh man, Mama Sedge. Oh God, I feel like I'm
We've missed a lot.
missing so much.
My mama said.
Reverbs, thank you, you guys. I love you.
So yeah, we can
Let's do a giveaway.
it's $21.99.
Okay.
So we
Let's
we
do it.
can give away a copy
Yep.
of BioShock
Yep.
on
On Steam. Let's do
Steam.
it. In honor of our incredible new friend, Classy Katie, and her community. Let's give away a copy of BioShock on Steam. Let's do it.
lots of giveaways. So yeah, we'll take a
Let's start.
break from the interview real quick here,
We'll just do a quick
and we'll
quick
do
run.
all the giveaways here
Yeah.
because we got a lot of them now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, acknowledge your guys' subs and shit. Like,
Yeah.
don't even think about me, man.
No,
You
we're
just
thinking
got
about you
showered with
the whole
love.
time.
Fuck yeah.
Let's run 2 giveaways, and then we'll run 2 giveaways at the end of the interview too.
Well, we have one,
We have
2,
4.
3, 4, 5 giveaways.
5 now. Oh,
2
yeah.
copies of the album,
Oh yeah.
The
my God, there's
hat.
So much to
Ew.
do.
the game.
That's awesome. Okay, let's do BioShock.
BioShock.
Yeah, let's rock it.
BioShock's a single player.
It is. It is. And if you haven't played it, you need to play it.
You
It's
need
an
to play
experience.
BioShock. It's like
Mhm.
one of the most it's the world that makes us so fertile and fucking just
It's something else. Like
Yeah,
it's,
I don't even
it's
know how
like
to put
it's
words to
real.
it.
It feels
It's
fucking real. Like
beautiful.
that could have existed. That's like
Yeah.
it just puts you into a whole other world. The
100%.
the what's it called when you get sucked into it? The
Oh, like
immersion.
immersion.
Oh
Yes,
my
the
God, the
immersion.
immersion.
You are in rapture.
like
Oh,
in
yeah.
walking away afterwards, I would be like, hey, would you kindly?
Would
Like
you
I just started
kindly?
using it in regular conversation. I even bought it on Switch. I
You
bought
did?
it on Switch to play it.
I have it on
Twice
everything.
on
Oh yeah, I
Switch.
was gonna
It's
say it's
insane.
one of the very few games that I've replayed just for fun.
Yeah. I had it
Yeah,
on
I did
PS3, PC, PS4, the PS5 upgrade, the Switch. Like I can't not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you like Infinite?
So I enjoyed it the first time I played it. Playing through it again, I didn't finish it. I played through 1 and 2
Yep.
again, no problem. Like that's every year. I tried to play through Infinite again, and even though I loved it the first time I played it, it just didn't work for me again when I
I
tried
was exactly the same. I can't play it again.
but I loved it. The aesthetic,
Yeah.
like, it brings back such fond memories.
Oh, absolutely. The aesthetic of it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I loved the tragic story of like the handyman and
Yeah.
all that was just phenomenal. Like, but playing it again, I agree. I was kind of like not as into it, I guess. My dog has climbed on top of me.
Yeah, I think like she wants attention. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Little.
Exclamation mark enter if you guys want to get in on the BioShock giveaway. We'll give you 5 minutes to get in on that, and then we'll draw it.
It is on PC
on the
only.
chat. It's PC only on Steam.
And I think there is a wait time, between
3 days of
adding
friendship.
friend. Like, if I'm not your friend already, you're going to have to wait 3 days, but then I'll gift it to you.
Absolutely. Exclamation mark enter. Get in on it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Get it. It's seriously, guys, like, not paid to say this. It is one of the best games ever.
Yeah.
It's a good game. Very good game.
And every time you
So
hear a
immersive.
little whisper about BioShock 4,
Yeah.
You slip and slide off your chair.
yeah.
Oh man, do you think that's a real thing that's gonna happen?
Well, they're
BioShock?
talking about it. The shitty part, though, is that it's not being directed by Ken Levine, who was the director of the original. Well, he did BioShock. He was an advisor for BioShock 2, and then he was involved again in BioShock 3, or Infinite. But he is no longer with the studio that is doing BioShock 4.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Which is disappointing.
So it's
yeah.
not
Is it a
gonna...
new studio?
They rebuilt the studio. So I think it was Irrational, disbanded, and then the people left from Irrational minus Ken Levine and a bunch of the upper staff
Yeah.
started a new company, and so they're still under the ownership of Take-Two, and
Okay.
because Take-Two owns the IP,
Yeah.
so they're getting them to produce the 4th game. And that's the story of that.
That's the BioShock story. So speaking of games, what are you? I've seen you play a lot of Dreamscaper recently,
Oh my God,
which is a
it's so
beautiful
good.
game. Yeah.
What do you play that
What
on
do you-
PC, right?
PC, yep, but I play with a controller.
Yeah, me
So
too.
much easier with a controller.
So much easier.
That looked
I
like
agree.
it would be a really good Switch game,
Yeah,
and that's so I
Dreamscaper
had looked
did.
for it.
It's being released on Switch soon.
It is,
Oh,
good.
sweet. Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, they have. I think they have a release date for it actually.
That's,
Soonish.
I should look that up.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
But
that
yeah,
game
this game,
looked
like,
incredible.
Hades, I bought on everything.
Oh my god,
on
Hades,
Switch.
yes.
Had to. Like, it's just, and it's similar to Hades minus all the Greek stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. But yeah, we've been playing a ton of that, and basically, I just went back to a 2 PC system, so we've been pushing the PC to see like what games we can play.
Right.
Because
Right.
I've been going so long with just frames.
Yeah. So you're pushing it. So
Oh
what,
yes.
What games are
Been
you do
very
you see
fun.
yourself getting into moving forward? You'll stay with ESO.
Man, I have a list of actually games that I super want to play.
Would love to hear some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of them. I have them written down actually somewhere.
What are we excited for? I don't know
Oh
if there's
god,
anything coming up
what
this
is
year
one?
that
I actually like my wish list. My Steam wish list is like 52 games long because I have so many I'm waiting to go out. Look out for it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
like,
actually,
what
I
else?
did have one question.
Mhm.
Yes.
I saw Zeke was playing Disco Elysium. Did you catch much of that?
Oh my god.
That's been on my
yes.
wish list.
Yeah.
The game looks awesome.
Well, they just released it on Switch.
No
So I was
way.
like, I need to get this game.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Is
And
it?
they just re-released it because I think they added voice to it, right?
They did, yeah. They fully voiced the
Yeah.
game, and it was like this upgrade edition or something like that. And that's what came out on everything recently.
Yep. I'm really excited for that one. So the games I'm looking forward to, I pulled it up because I have lists. I always like get addicted to games that aren't released yet, which seems ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the easiest games to get addicted to, right?
Yeah.
The
Right.
ones that you're not putting thousands of hours into.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's one coming out called Hell Architect, where you build hell
Oh,
and
no
you torture
shit.
people. Very excited for
What?
that.
Sounds
Come on,
right up
that's
your
like-
Also,
alley.
that's
Eliza
you.
just reminded me Far Cry 6.
You excited for that?
Oh shit, that's
Oh,
right.
I'm so excited
That's
for Far
coming.
Cry 6. If they
Yes.
stop delaying it. Oh, New World. Have you guys heard of New World?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. I've been testing New World with Amazon for like 6 years now.
What?
And-
Cool.
I want it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks pretty insane if I remember correctly the scope they're going for.
It's like a perfect game. It's like it's an MMO and there's PvP, but it's optional.
Yeah.
So you can turn it on and off. So you could be like running through the woods just doing a storyline and you could see people having a war right there and you're not part of it.
That's cool.
And I love that because I don't like when people are forced to PvP. Not
No.
everybody likes that like aggressive stuff.
Yeah.
And you can do housing and the world reminds me a lot of how Fable looked. You know how Fable was very like soft and glossy and
Yeah.
pretty? It's very much like that. I am so fucking excited
You're
for
gonna
that
go
game
hard
to
into
finally
New
come
World.
out.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, New World. Like I've honestly laid off of ESO for a while now because I wanted to get like ready for my new MMO.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have an application to be a creator.
Oh,
Is that
no
something
way.
you
Yes.
looked into? Yeah. Okay.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Like in advance of actually the game releasing, they're looking for creators.
Well, yeah, people.
Oh,
So
yes.
specifically, it's like that you get early access to content, giveaway codes, partner swag, social media.
That's
like,
awesome.
so I think the game looks
worth
incredible.
it.
Yeah, I
Beautiful.
think we might
Do
set
it?
up or sign up.
The dev team is so fucking nice.
Are they?
Like, oh yeah, they've been in. So it's a funny story. My very first TwitchCon I ever went to, I got an email from an outside company, which long story short, Amazon had paid for,
Mhm.
saying, "Hey, we'd like to take you to Amazon Studios to try a game." And I was like, first off, Amazon Game Studios doesn't exist. It's like
Right.
2015.
Right.
And I thought I was gonna get raped and murdered, but I was like, what have I got to lose?
Right.
So I like rolled my suitcase up to this blacked out windows. Literally, it had a stripper pole in it. Like it was a stripper van.
Yeah.
And there was 2 other streamers on it. It was Kinsey, Continue, if you guys know Continue, and Skinned Teen, Jade.
Okay.
And they were both sitting on there and I recognized them and I was like, well, we're either gonna get shipped off to Tijuana and sold into the sex trade, or we're actually gonna see Amazon
Let's
Studios.
do this. Yeah. Let's find out.
And we did. They took us to
I
Amazon
saw
Game
it.
Studios and
That's
we've been able to
That's amazing.
like go to their studios and play the game ever since then. It's been amazing.
That's
What an
incredible.
incredible opportunity.
Oh, seriously, like it felt like that's why I thought I was gonna get raped and murdered. Like
Right. Because you're like, is
That
this
doesn't
real?
seem real.
Is this,
Yeah.
like, is this actually happening to me? Yeah.
I was a baby streamer, like I was itty bitty, like
Damn, that's cool.
I would have put it
real
all on the
fucking
line
excited.
too. Yeah. No trip to Tijuana.
Yeah.
Wap wap.
no trip to Tijuana, thank God. I mean, it got even weirder. So we got in this van. There was no air conditioning. The driver spoke 0 English and wouldn't respond to me in Spanish, which was really weird.
Okay.
And he wouldn't turn the radio off. And he drove us out into the middle of nowhere and parked in an empty parking lot.
Mhm.
Gets out of the van and just leaves us. And we were all sitting in
Yeah.
the van like there was more than just us. There was a couple other streamers in there from the RP
Right.
community, and
Like,
we
is
were
this
like,
a streamer
"Is this the
murder?
drop spot? Like, are
Yeah.
we getting murdered
Yeah.
now?"
Yeah.
Is this
And
like
then
a way they
the-
kill streamers off?
You forgot to
Right?
put the bags on our head.
I know. Well, the idea, I guess, with the Amazon guys is this guy was supposed to drive us to a middle location. Then the Amazon guys would get on the bus with us, and we would talk about the game
Right.
on the bus the rest of the
the way
way.
there, yeah.
And when the Amazon devs showed up and got on the bus, they were so appalled. Like it
That
was,
where
I'm
this
not
is
even
how
kidding
they
you. There was
left
like
you?
crystal along the walls in ice and leather cracked seats and a real stripper pole.
In a real stripper bowl, not the fake
Like,
one.
and, like we were all like
before.
leaning across our seats, like trying to talk to each other with this fucking stripper pole in the middle of the bus.
Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty cool. At least we know
It was.
how Jeff Bezos travels. Like
Yeah.
it's
I'm glad-
style,
yeah.
It's
right?
in style. Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious. They were so embarrassed. They were like, "We hired this company, and all we told them was we needed a vehicle that would hold 6
Oh
people."
my god.
What the
They
fuck?
said that guy.
Dropped you out to the in the middle of nowhere
Dropped
in a
us
van.
into like the most ghetto stripper van ever.
That's a sweet story.
amazing.
That's
That is-
actually
yeah.
a pretty sweet story to tell.
It is. Yeah.
I'm glad we lived through it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me too. Me too. I'm really
Me
thrilled
also.
about it.
Because believe it or not, had you been
Right.
murdered,
Yeah. We would.
we
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't
here today.
Yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah.
True.
We would be having this amazing time.
All right, so
Let's do a giveaway.
let's do some giveaways.
So we're gonna
Do
pull the
the
Bioshock
giveaways.
giveaway. 3, 2, 1. What's going on in the background? Usually we see it right on screen in like a major way, but I don't want to take away from your face. You know,
Oh
that's
no,
way
put it on
more
my face,
important.
man.
No, I can't do it. Can't do it. Is this the day that Classy Katie's face is on this stream, and I'm not taking anything away from that?
Do
That
it.
face. I actually wanted to ask you more about. Oh, wait, one sec. The winner is about to be announced, and Bioshock goes to Emmy Lou. Congratulations, Emmy Lou. Are you here in chat? You've got to be here in chat to claim your prize.
One of my peeps.
That is one of your peeps.
Emmy. Oh,
Can you?
There
Yes.
she is. All
Yay,
right.
Emmy,
So Emmy, what I
congratulations.
need you to do is I need you to add me to STEM.
Get into the Discord. and find Dr. Mario, and then we will get
And
you
we'll link
all
up
hooked
and we'll set that shit up. Congratulations. That's amazing.
The next...
Also, can we just put a little shout out for Doc and that he did all of the graphics and everything with my face on Twitter?
Oh, that's not necessary.
They were fucking nice.
You guys,
no, they were nice.
Thank you.
This man does all of our graphics. He does emotes, logos, overlays, panels, theme songs. If you're like, my channel needs a theme, whatever he does it. He's artistic genius. You can grab him.
I can't hold a regular job, but fuck, I can make stuff pretty.
You can make stuff pretty.
Hey,
that's what he does
year?
for a living. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
What's regular?
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is a
I don't do
regular job.
animated. No, I was stupid and I didn't get into animation. That's the way of the future, and I missed out on it.
But his brother does.
You
He's got a
know,
connection.
I have an artist, and he found out a way to do animated shit by doing mini slideshows on stream. If you ever want to,
Yeah,
That's actually what we use.
learn that
Yeah,
shit.
Anything you see on our screen that's moving
It's
or
mini
changing,
slideshows, right?
it's mini slideshows.
That's exactly what mine are. I think they look nice.
Oh my
I
God,
can't even-
But we have an animator. We have Dark Genesis does our animations on some of the more like fancy stuff, but then everything else is like slideshows. I know. So fancy saying I have an
talented
animator.
people.
You know, and if you're gonna shout me out, you may as well shout out my music too.
Well, you might
throw
as
that
well.
out
Like,
there.
I'll just throw that out there too. You guys go follow. It's on Spotify. It's easy. You click it.
Do you
listen.
stream? Do you need music that's not gonna get copyrighted?
That's true.
and actually sounds all right.
DMCA free. Have some good tunes
me up.
in the background.
Side note: there is a clause in Spotify that says you're not allowed to stream their music ever. But I
Oh.
think they just delete your account.
No, yeah.
I do it all the time. Just don't show anyone your Spotify.
I'm not concerned.
Spoofify. I don't know what Spotify is.
I don't know
What's
what is
we
it.
play Spoofify.
Yeah, Spoofy.
Yeah.
It's,
I
we
just
got it from
delete music.
Wish.com.
It's a music app. Anywhere where music can be streamed, that's where Doc Music
Yeah,
exists.
that's usually what we
where
say.
it
Any
lives.
streaming platform.
Do it.
I'm on deck.
Emmy Lou, thank you for the sub. Tina, thank you for another 100 biddies.
You guys are crazy.
this is
Awesome.
insane. This is insane.
Tina.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give away. What do we got next?
Well, the next thing we're going to give away is some Doc music, seeing as we're talking about it.
My
You
band's
can use
album.
The
Do
sexy
it!
band in your ear holes. You won't regret it. They're as Canadian as they come. But also, they live in the 90s. So you can, they're called Carbon Dallas. Their first record is Elements. They got the amazing, I'm not sure if you're familiar with
Carbon
Fifth
Dallas
Element.
Multipass.
There it is.
Multipass.
So yeah, we went heavily on the Fifth Element references for this album, but yeah, it's hard rock music.
Mhm.
It's good stuff
With hip hop influences.
with hip hop influences. Yeah.
Just
We all
recognize
need
things.
music. Give it a try, regardless of the genre, guys. Open your minds.
Well, that's just it.
Open your
If you
soul.
listen to it and you like it, then you found some new music. If you listen to it and you don't like it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go listen to something else. But at least you gave it a shot.
Exactly.
You expanded your mind.
Yeah. Spandy, we'll do the hat giveaway at the end of the interview. Right now, we're gonna do that album giveaway. So exclamation mark enter, and we will ship to you for free an album.
Carbon Dallas is hotter than hot. It's hot, hot, hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Hot.
Let me tell you about it.
So there was one thing that you had talked about earlier on that I really wanted to know more about, and it was how you and Zeke met. You were talking about you had done a show, an online show, like voice.
Yeah.
It's voice acting, right? Role play.
It's
voice acting?
it's live action role play tabletop.
How do you even breach into that world? Like, how did you get selected? What did you do?
Idea.
I love that shit.
Dogs. Can we not? Sorry.
It's okay.
I have no idea, honestly. Like, I've been in theater since I was 3 years old. Always been in musical theater, and I did opera lessons for a very long time when I was a kid.
Wow.
But at my
Damn.
college, you had to be a theater major to do any theater, so
Oh.
I could not even like do it as a side class or
No.
anything like that. And I always missed theater. Like, I just love to dress up and be silly and be another person.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. My first campaign, so the channel's called Table Story, and that's where both of us have done a lot of shows on their
Mhm.
channel.
Tape
And the first one I got invited to was Spark of Eternity, and I think they were like testing me out actually, because they invited me in kind of towards the end of the campaign as a spare character.
Mm-hmm.
And from that moment on, they just kept inviting me. And it's literally, it's like acting. We dress up, we do everything, we have props, but we just have all the faces kind of like this on the screen, and we have roles, and we have roles.
Yeah.
Roll 20 up. And I don't even know how they found me, to be completely honest. I have no
That's
idea.
amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Just
so
invited,
badass.
and that was it.
And all you had to do
That's
was
it.
bring you.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Literally.
"Hey, we like this one. This is a good one."
So amazing.
I love embracing a different character, like, that's my crack. So
Yeah.
I just live off that. I think they probably pick up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
hope
Completely.
so.
Yeah. What an awesome experience. That's
Oh,
so
it's
so cool.
amazing. I love it. I mean, like I've said, I was that kid that, like, I lived in a town with only 1,200 people. You
Mhm.
either hunted or farmed or did
Yeah.
meth.
Yeah.
So I was like the little closet kid, like, playing games on my little
Yeah.
shitty ass HP stock computer when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to play D&D. Like,
Yes.
Dungeons& and Dragons was always my thing, but I had no friends. I've never
Mhm.
had, like, a core group of friends ever in my life. So, I started kind of looking around on Roll20 just to play with random people
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I just wanted to play.
Play.
Like, I knew I'd fucking love it,
Yeah.
but getting a core group of people is really hard,
It
and
is.
it's just so much fun. I love it.
It is. We did
So great.
about a year of D&D, like
We
a
did.
proper
Loved
campaign,
it. Yeah. So much
and
fun.
it was pretty terrific.
Mhm.
And we were talking about starting one up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Like nothing crazy commitment wise, but
But yeah.
Hell yeah.
starting
so
up
much
a
fun.
game so that we can get back into character.
I've been trying. I grew up in theater my whole life too. I was a trained actor and I did professional community theater up until I started streaming because now I don't have time. I can't do it. But I was
Yeah.
I mean it's very long hours at a theater, and I was thinking like there must be a way that can translate.
Wait, you got to leave
into
the theater?
online. Left. I barely leave the theater in the middle.
We just,
of
like, duct taped ourselves to walls
yeah,
and shut
just
our
live
eyes.
there. Yeah, like I ate the chairs, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, but you eat, breathe, and live it for like months on end, right?
Yep.
During a production, and I can't dedicate that now. So I was like, how can I do this online? And I've been like researching role playing and how to explore that world. Like I think I could eat that up.
Yeah.
I need to like look into it more.
You should check out Table Story. They literally have a different show every week, every day of the week,
Really?
run by different people. Yep.
Damn. And do they?
Our show just ended.
That's so cool. That's so cool. So they're
Yeah.
essentially a group that organizes smaller groups of people to do like mini shows.
Yep. So it's
cool.
one guy. His name is Wax Steven. He runs the channel. He runs the YouTube. He gets everything everywhere, and he runs a couple of campaigns. He runs one on Tuesday. It's actually my favorite. It's Wizarding. It's Wizards and Witches or Wizarding World or whatever. Basically, he quite literally wrote a campaign on the theme of Harry Potter, but like
Yes.
minus the turf bitch who wrote the book. And like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
he wrote the manual. Like it's phenomenal. And
Oh man.
he runs it, and then there's a group of people who kind of do normal GMing. And they'll design shows and then invite their cast members. And
Yeah.
usually shows run like 8 to 9 months ish.
It's really cool.
It is
That sounds
fun.
incredible.
So much
Witchcraft
fun.
and Wizardry, thank you, sales. Witchcraft and Wizardry. I always just call it Harry Potter show because I'm
It's a
dumb,
Harry
but
Potter show. Yeah.
it's so fun because it's like I'm always cast for shows that are kind of dark and crazy, which I love.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like seeing those lighthearted ones.
Yeah.
They're so much fun.
It's so fun. Oh my
It sounds like it
gosh.
would be a blast.
Neat.
It's, dude, check them out.
I will.
The
I
community
absolutely will.
is phenomenal. The table story community is so nice and wonderful. And I mean, if you just want to learn, like, just look at how they set it up and stuff.
See how
Every
they do
show
it.
is different. Every GM does something different.
Wow.
So it could give you like ideas or something.
Yeah.
Have you and Zeke ever considered GMing?
I have actually. I have a
Oh,
campaign I've been
you-
writing for a while,
Oh,
but I
that's so
haven't done anything with it yet.
Is it spoilers or is there like do you have a theme that you
No, I've
reveal?
kind of talked about it. It's themed after What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
It's like dark comedy, very very dark comedy. Like I think it'll be really cool.
Awesome.
It's gonna be fun.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be there. I'll be there like watching every minute of it. This is exciting.
I'm still writing it, but my artist has offered to help me with it, and so it'll be. I hope to have something, but I think it'd be really fun because I think like I was really scared to GM for a really long time, for years. I've never GM'd anything because you're taking on the responsibility of everyone else's fun.
Yeah.
But,
yes,
like-
that's high stress. Yeah.
I can fucking make anything fun.
Well, if you need any
I'm a
help or
goofball.
Like you can.
or
yeah.
Anything, hit us up.
Oh, yeah.
Because that
Oh,
sounds
dude,
like it'd
fuck
be a
yes.
goddamn blast.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Man, I mean, just writing it, like I cackled to myself because
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. But I
That's so
think it would
much
be
fun.
really funny. Like just some of the goofy characters I've come up with because it's not just goofy. Like it's actually pretty dark.
That's
Cool.
that's good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I like that
Darker
stuff
than
though.
that.
Yeah, that's the stuff I think is
Fuck
hilarious.
yeah. Yeah. That dry, dank humor. It's just
Yes,
that's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
bread and
Oh my
butter.
God.
That's
all you
what
do.
I rock with. Yeah.
it is. It's almost too much my bread and butter. Zeke
Oh.
is getting to the point where he can't tell if I'm being sarcastic anymore, and I just don't know what to do. He's like, "Wait, was
Yeah.
that a joke?" I'm like, "Fuck, yes."
Yes, it was. I swear.
Ugh,
Yeah.
my bad.
I do that on my like pissy days.
Yeah.
And he's joking around, and I'm like, I don't get it today. Ah!
You said this. I'm like, I always say that.
Yeah.
That's.
I usually blame it on myself. I'm like, I'm just really dry today. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never take the blame.
No, never.
I'm like, my jokes are fucking landing.
Always
This is on
fucking
you.
Good. Yeah.
Dude. I mean, it'll be like I'll be doing a bit with him, like I think I am,
Yeah.
and then I realize he's been taking the entire conversation seriously, and I'm like, "Oh my god, babe, I didn't shit in the washer."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like that wasn't real.
We have
I mean,
had
like,
similar
It's the thing.
conversations
Yeah.
where
They
like
go
she'll
really
stop
far
and she's like, what?
sometimes.
I'd be like, no, I didn't actually do that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure
come
you
on.
did.
What kind of person do you think I am?
But it says a lot, right? Because our significant others believe that we would do shit like that.
They
It was-
expect everything and nothing from us.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
know.
quite nice.
Last night we had over his brother and their recently engaged fiance,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're celebrating, and he goes, well, so what you're gonna do for the wedding? And they're like, oh, we don't know, we're gonna do this and that. And he's like, well, if you have a lot of people, like really, like any amount of people, I'm not fucking coming. And she was like,
Yeah.
really?
She's like,
And I'm like,
What?
babe, don't say, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm joking, obviously. Is that not like obvious? I'm like, no.
she just wasn't ready for this
She
jelly.
wasn't prepared. But this is how we gotta break her into the family slowly.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and it did the whole like
Oh,
I've never
man.
hugged her before. Like I've met her a
Yeah,
few times,
yeah.
but like they've been together for a
Oh,
while.
so maybe she think there's like something actually wrong with you.
Yeah,
like,
she's probably like and
a few screws
you know,
loose,
I
yeah.
grew up as that person is always kind of like something's wrong with Brennan. Like he's,
Yeah.
he's fucking
Yeah.
up. Like there's
Yeah.
something he's not
Same.
doing things right.
Yeah.
And
If he's quiet and alone, something's wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
and my whole family, like immediate family, believes that about me. So I can only imagine the shit that my brother has said to his girlfriend
Yeah.
in preparation of meeting me.
Yeah.
Oh,
In preparation,
yeah.
like just he's gonna
He's
say
got
some
you.
shit.
I would have prepared her had
Yeah,
I known.
and
Yep.
yeah, she'll get to know me,
She's
but
gonna
it's
get
it's fun fucking with her at first. Even when they were leaving, and I've like never hugged her or done anything. And I said, well, you're family now, and I hugged her, and she did the one arm awkward hug, and I was like, nah, and I lifted up her other arm and threw it
Nah.
around me.
You
I'm like,
gotta just get in
this
there.
is what we're doing now.
Yep. I can't do the half hug.
No,
Mm.
it needs to be the full embrace.
The fuck is
Yeah.
this?
Tough. Yeah.
If your nipples don't touch, it's not real.
No, it's not.
Like
It
you
doesn't
need
count.
to have some nipple tingle
Yeah.
in there.
Right?
Or else it's
Jesus
not
doesn't want
enjoyable.
room.
No,
No.
Jesus is like, yeah, fuck. Hey,
No,
fuck.
I'm the
That's what he
same.
says.
Pretty sure
My
that's what the
sister has a
Bible
new
says.
boyfriend. I haven't met him yet because of COVID. And I'm
Right.
wondering, like,
I was
how
just
does she
gonna go.
describe me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she show people the stream? Is that how she prepares?
Well,
them?
it's
Yeah.
warnings, right? Like I found they would have warnings, and then when they got a little more comfortable with, like his girlfriends got more comfortable, they're like, "Oh, Cam used to say this about you, and
Yeah.
it doesn't seem terribly." I'm like, "What the fuck, Cam?"
Oh, wow. I always
Love
try to,
you,
like,
Cam.
the way I describe
Love
my
you, Cam.
sister is she's exactly like me, but, like, meaner.
Oh.
She's a lawyer, so, you know.
Oh, so she got the smarts there too.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a genius. She went to Gonzaga and, like, UW and lawyer. You know, she's the good kid.
Yeah.
If that wasn't clear.
My brother was the good kid too.
Yeah.
Finished college. Made it
I'm the
like
first of 9 to go to college.
really.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Congratulations.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank
That's
you.
fucking awesome.
It wasn't really an option, but
It was.
But now you can say that you got through it.
You did it.
I did.
Yeah.
And the state
you're
has
sane,
so much of my money for a really expensive piece of paper.
right?
That's right.
Yeah, and you're so happy that you have that and be using it every day.
I can tell. I can tell.
I think it's broken and in my closet.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I pulled it out of the frame and I roll weed on it.
I have way too many fucking degrees, and they're stacked up like broken glass in my
Same.
closet. And I'm like, you can
I'm
live
not even
there
kidding you. When I
forever.
moved, I think they all shattered and I just threw them
Yeah,
in a
I'm like,
closet.
that's
Like, I have
fine.
3 and I don't
This
even
means
care.
nothing to me now. Like it's good.
I mean, what's the point?
I don't know.
So
Oh
we
yeah.
should do another giveaway.
We do, yeah. We're gonna do another giveaway. Mert just wanted to ask if Katie knew of any places where he could go to play D&D. Like if there's groups of people who are looking. And I would say
Roll20.
Roll20. Yeah, that would be the go to
Roll20, but also, I've been talking a lot about Table Story. If you go to twitch.tv/Table Story, they have a really cool Discord.
Yeah.
It's huge. And they have looking for groups all the time. The community is always in there looking to play with each other and
Yeah.
looking to add people to campaigns. So
Yeah,
it's a little bit more
there you go.
personal than just Roll20, but I mean, they're
There you go.
dope.
Awesome. Lil, it wasn't a flex, it was more like a shameful thing of like way
It's
too many
shame.
degrees. It's shame.
I can confirm that. There's no flexing in those papers.
No.
I would
let
like
me
to
show
roll
you
a
the bills.
giant blunt on them, but I think there would
It's
be
just-
chemicals in them.
Probably, yeah. I'm sure they poisoned my degree too. I'm sure of it.
It poisoned my mind.
That's it. Yeah, that happened.
I love this. Is just
Ooh, I'll type in the
spiraling
chat for
into a just hating education.
Yeah,
I mean,
education
could go on
good.
forever. I think
Good
it's a
point.
scam.
Well, I mean, let's be real. A lot of it is. Like we said
It
earlier in the
is.
chat, it's quest for money.
Being on the other side of it, you get to learn real fast that it's
Yes.
not really about education at the higher level.
Like we would make suggestions and we'd be like, "This is not working for."
Does it matter? It's about money.
Kate can't put it on the
Yes.
website.
Oh shit! You can't put in websites. Oh,
But yeah,
I
we would be
get
like,
it.
well, what about the students?
Did I
Like,
get banged?
what if?
No.
What if
Just-
Oh,
you
okay.
know they have this going on, or it's going to affect them negatively in this way, and that's not the concern.
Yes.
No.
And it was so disheartening at such a because it's a very prominent institution, and I
Yeah.
imagine they all operate this way. To know that at a school, the best interest isn't for the students, just completely altered my respect and my understanding of how it all operates.
Yes. 100%.
So
I think the biggest
You can post now.
fucking like scam was books.
oh god,
Every quarter I had to buy like $1,000 worth of books because it'd be a new, edition, or the author was the professor or something like that.
Mhm.
yeah.
I just literally like 2 months ago I just paid off my credit card from those books, and it was like
Damn.
$10,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I graduated a long fucking time ago, for reference, for anybody wondering. Like, the books, and nowadays I think you can get online, like kids that, fucking get on and find books online all over the place.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
when I was there, it was like you had to walk to a fucking bookstore and get some used book for $300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of it is
Literally,
still,
when I
still
started
like that.
streaming, my first monitor was stacked on all my
On these
Merc
books.
manuals.
Oh, I mean, they were
was
useful.
great.
then. Yeah. An expensive computer
Very useful. I
stand.
still have all of them because they were so expensive. I just don't know what
Yes,
to do with them.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, hang on to
Well, and
this.
they're probably outdated now that there's new iterations. They
for
won't
sure.
even be worth anything. You
Right?
won't be able to sell them.
Yeah.
That's the thing that bothers me. Like, how can you ever say a book on medicine or health is like, yep, this is good. This is everything we know. It changes every fucking second.
It does, yeah.
Like, you can never say that's all we know.
No.
Like, half the time I was in a class, they'd be like, this isn't right anymore, and be switching through
It's-
pages.
Yeah, it's updated.
That you paid however much money for.
$300.
Great, that's
usually on
terrific.
average.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right, you guys, we're gonna draw 2 doc albums right now. Exclamation mark entered to get in. You can drop that link, Katie. I got you the perms now. You're all good to
Ooh,
go.
for a table story?
Yeah, for the table
I will
story.
drop it in there for you guys. You guys,
And-
it's the Discord. The channel's amazing, but
Awesome.
the Discord is like a really supportive community if
Got
anybody's
it.
looking to get into D&D.
And I've got there we go. Thank you, Halls.
Halsey, you're amazing. Thank you.
Well, and that reminds me too,
Love you, Bush.
Kate, if you could fire your address to Lala and we'll send this all. I'm going to send you a
Yes.
copy of the
Oh,
album
yeah.
as well, just because of all the support your community has brought over to us.
Oh my god, we can play it!
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Like if you have a CD
Fellas.
player still.
Well, and we really went for the. Do you remember?
I haven't-
Remember back in the '90s when you would go and buy a CD, and it was the
Oh,
greatest
yes.
experience. You'd throw the CD on, you'd pull the cover out,
Yeah.
you'd go through the cover and listen to the whole album.
Mhm.
That's what we went for.
Yeah. So
One
we
of
got all the
seriously
lyrics
one of the
and-
most heartbreaking moments in my life was when they stopped putting a real book in the front, and it was just
Right.
like a sheet
A sheet.
Yeah.
of nothing.
Yeah.
This
Right.
is a real
I
book.
want to read the lyrics. I want to see who
Yes.
made the music. Give me
To
my
know
book.
What were they
Exactly.
trying to say? Jeremy, thank you for another 1,000 biddies. That's 2,000 biddies now. Thank you, Jeremy.
Can we get it on vinyl?
You're awesome.
Honestly, so many people have asked for it on vinyl, and I'd love to put it on vinyl, but
The problem is nowadays you actually have to scratch it physically with your cock, and we're just not willing to put in that
no,
effort.
I have a very sensitive pee-pee, and I don't do shit like that.
Yeah.
The plastic's hot. Like, it's just
Yeah. I'm not man
it's a
enough.
mess.
Okay? Are
That's
you
why I'm
happy,
old, my
Eliza? You got it out of me. My shit don't work right.
And the first winner of the doc album is FaZe School. Congratulations, FaZe. That's one of ours. FaZe.
Congratulations,
Look,
son.
yeah, FaZe, I already see you in chat, so I know you're here. You know what you gotta do, FaZe. You gotta DM Doc your Addy, and then we'll send it to you.
Yeah.
I am gonna draw another person.
Send it as if you were, like your address as if you were putting it on a letter. That's the easiest way to do it. Keep that dick in mint condition. I do. This is circa 1987, son. This is classic.
That is.
Nobody
classic
wants
now.
no dick cheese.
No, no. You
Not
gotta
today, not
keep
ever.
It fresh. So, so we know all about your role playing and the amazingness there.
How does that translate to the bedroom?
Mammals. That wasn't
We're
my
actually
question.
pretty boring fuckers. I mean, we're not boring, but like, I'm not really into foreplay. I just want to fuck.
Thank you. Right? Is
If
it
I'm
so
wet,
hard
I'm
to
ready
just
to go.
get to
Like,
the
let's
job?
fucking
Like,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. At least I'm not alone in that world.
No,
guys are
dude,
like-
so many people, I've seen people put like so much effort into pre-sexing. Like it's almost like planning sex at that point.
It's got to be spontaneous. And
it
it's
does
gotta
Yeah,
be
I'd rather get
spontaneous.
thrown down in the kitchen and just like have fun.
Right?
Yeah, you know, it's gotten to that point when you're like, listen, I have like a soccer game at 5, but probably between 6 and 7 we could fit a fuck because I got to take the kid to her fucking
I never
sport.
want to do that.
No.
I never want to do that.
They're like, well, do you know what? We just put the last nail in the coffin here. I think we should split. This is,
My foreskin has been stapled closed.
yeah, it's sealed itself shut. It's atrophied, if you will.
Atrophy.
I had a patient that happened to one time.
Sorry, kill zombies. You're not being called out here. It's weird.
Kills my boy who made my giant spider list.
Oh,
You guys
is he
ever
the
want it?
spooter guy?
What up, brother?
Oh,
My
you're
scooter
cool.
list, bro.
You're super cool. So the second winner of the Doc album is Mertorial. Mert, congratulations. Show your face. You just won yourself a thing.
You know what? Do one more. Pull one more.
Anybody
Corbin
else?
Dallas.
Exclamation mark.
I want to give it out in
give it?
classy Katie's fam. I want them to
You
get
want
it.
them to have it?
I want to spread the doc, if you will.
Spread it.
3 is my lucky
Spread it.
number too. I turned 33 on 3/3 this year.
Oh, congratulations!
Mhm.
Oh, you're an 88 baby,
I am
You're an
also the
88.
same age Jesus was when he died.
right?
High five.
I was there last year. And
We were there
I
last year.
told
We made it
everybody
through.
that.
We're like, this is it.
You made it?
It's
I'm
33.
making it.
I made it to Jesus's lifespan. I'm good.
Yeah.
Lived
Yeah.
longer than Jesus and survived a pandemic. I mean, that's
Right.
pretty like metal.
I
That's
know.
metal.
I feel pretty invincible.
I don't think anybody needs to enter again. Everybody who was already in will still be
are
in.
getting pulled. Allie__. You just won yourself a giveaway. Allie, congratulations.
Noise.
Are you here in chat?
Hey!
That was
There
your
she
that's
is.
your
God,
person.
that
She is.
oh, you guys won it.
All right. So what I need you to do, Ali, is I need you to drop in our Discord and fire me a DM with your address, please,
Awesome.
as if you would have written it on a letter.
Congratulations, you guys.
You getting that sweet doc voice all up in your ear holes.
And that Katie face right there. That's the best.
It's my goblin face.
That's the best face.
That's the best.
Allie's the shit. She also has lots of cool animals.
Oh, does she? Oh, I need
Oh
to
yeah,
get to know
we're
Allie.
lizard sisters. She also just got a baby. What are they called? Mogwai.
Oh, she had a shitty week. Oh, I'm glad that we could make your day a little better.
Yeah.
A mogwai.
Ooh.
Shitty weeks suck.
What's a mogwai?
Man, we've come back to shitting.
Yeah, it always comes back to the poo.
It always comes back to
It does.
the phone. Yeah. So, what else do you do for fun, for shits and giggles? Or that's pretty. Like, you have a pretty full life. We've already gone over a
Yeah,
lot.
Yeah,
Is there
I
anything
do a
we
lot.
haven't
I
touched
keep
on?
myself like constantly busy.
Yeah.
I play a lot of Valheim. I love Valheim.
Yeah,
but
I've
like
seen
I usually
that.
will have like a movie up and I'm in Discord with Zeke and I have Valheim up
Yeah.
and my iPad and I'm drawing at the same time.
Well done. Multitasking. Very
Super
well done.
multitasking.
Mogwai with the gremlins.
Streaming
Thank
is
you,
the
Taco.
funnest part of my day, to be honest. I love it. I really love my job. The rest of the day, I clean.
Oh, I guess you do have dogs.
I have dogs, and I like cleaning. Like
Do
I'm
you
really,
really?
I'm very OCD ADHD, so I love having a clean environment.
Mm-hmm,
I can't stand clutter or anything, so I constantly go through like
Yeah.
yesterday I spent all day washing baseboards but it gives me like it's like a sense of accomplishment.
It's true. It's true.
Like,
it does feel good.
Look at this fucking clean environment I get to
Yeah.
exist in for maybe 8 hours before
Right.
the dogs fuck it up.
yeah.
Yeah. We're the same
But yeah, I
way.
do that. I read a lot. I love reading.
Ooh, what kind of stuff do you read? Thanks for reading.
Pretty much anything. It really doesn't matter. Like I'll read. I've even read a Christian book before I even knew. If the author's good, I'll get sucked
Just go
in.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm all about like just a good author. Yeah.
Yeah. If you read anything amazing, send me the title because I'm a big reader too, but I haven't found anything to capture me lately. I'm just gonna play video
Bitch.
games instead.
Yeah.
I have a book you want to read.
Yeah, I like fantasy. I like fiction. I like fucked up stories.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, good.
Hold on.
Sweet.
Stop it.
Yeah, as long as I can find it on Amazon, I'm all about it. Scythe?
I have a
Is that
book
what she's
for
going to
you.
show me?
Perfect,
Go
Allie.
ahead.
Awesome sauce.
My dog.
Need me to send?
It
Yes, please,
will.
Mark. I need
This book.
Yeah, add re-resses.
What is it?
I love reading. I read tons of books like this. This one's called Hell's Princess.
Oh,
And
everything
it's
about
the
that
mystery
so
of
far.
Belle Gunness, Butcher of Men.
Oh, heck
True
yes.
story.
I love
You
true
can actually
crime.
still go to her farm in Indiana, where she would lure men via newspaper articles, like, looking for a husband, I have a farm. And then she just fucking killed him and fed him to her pigs.
What? And this is a true story?
Yes, and she gets away with it for years.
That's-
It's wild.
I mean, obviously,
really
that's
good book.
that's
though.
not cool. But I want to know. I love true crime, but I never get a true crime story with a woman's the like, you know.
Dude.
I want to hear about that.
It's just really well written too, which I like. Like normally I'm not like seeking out, true story books like this, but it's
Right.
really well written. And it's just like you keep going through it and you're like, how the fuck?
Yeah. Did she get away with it?
Yeah. I mean, she got away with it for a very, very long time. I won't spoil it for you.
Okay.
That sounds like it would be an
Also,
incredible
Eliza
podcast.
mentioned a really
Would-
good book.
yeah.
You might like this book. It's called Scythe.
Yes, I just wrote that down too, and Beyond
Yes.
Infinity. Thank you guys for those suggestions.
Scythe is a
Amazing.
really good
Scythe is
series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like Scythe is like they've created a world where we're all perfect.
Mhm.
Nothing can get us. Sickness can't get us. Nothing.
Mhm.
So in order to control the population, there's a certain order of people called the sides, and they literally like one part in the book, the guy he stops a bus in the road, walks on the bus, and goes, statistically, you would have had an accident today, and he just decapitates a bus of children.
Jesus fuck.
Oh no,
And
that's
that's their
fucked up.
job.
Oh god.
That's like what they do, and
That's
it's
in
totally
this
legal.
society.
And they just
wow.
yeah, they like statistically create a catastrophe that will knock the population down.
Whoa.
That sounds
Yeah.
That's
amazing. That sounds like
frighteningly-
something
yeah.
that would
Really
make an
good
amazing
series.
movie.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Gotta read it.
I
Oh,
could
yeah.
go
That
on that
is something
mind
that
trip.
actually I don't
could-
read a lot.
I could
I
read that
usually
to
just
you.
I read
You get sucked in.
I love
but,
reading
yeah.
books
And that's
out
the kind
loud.
of stuff I like. Stuff that's like fantasy, kind of otherworldly, but dark.
Yeah.
I
with
like that kind of
the element of like could possibly. It's
Yes.
like, do you like Black Mirror?
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
love Black Mirror, but I also hate it at the same time because it's
Right.
so real.
Fucks you up,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. I've had a few episodes that has fucked me up, and I've been like, I gotta take a break from Black Mirror.
I'm proud of you,
Yep.
Faye School.
Same. I have to take like emotional breaks and like watch a Disney movie, like watch
Yeah.
Frozen for the 50th time.
Yeah.
Another
yeah.
one that really
See,
fucked me up.
okay.
Like TV shows generally don't fuck me up that bad, but Black Mirror
Yeah.
made me feel pretty gross after. And another one that really got me because of how real it was Breaking Bad.
Yeah. it was-
Oh,
Just
such
because-
a good show.
Yeah.
but-
Like it was just real.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
So yeah, the family and his son, and oh
Mhm.
my god, they're not rocks. They're goddamn minerals, Marie.
When the when the I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the end with Schrader, the brother-in-law, in that whole
Oh my
scene, I was just like,
Fuck.
I
It
felt
fucks me.
stuck watching it. I'm like, he
Stuck.
can't do anything. He's stuck.
Right?
He's so fucked. And I'm like, this it hurts me to watch
Yeah.
this.
Dude, after the way Dexter ended, I needed Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like, the way they
Ooh.
ended that was
I
just
didn't know how they ended
so perfect.
Should I finish it then?
Oh my
Dexter?
god, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though it's sad, like I mean, the show's dark. That was another show I had to take breaks from, actually, like
Yeah.
emotional breaks. 'cause
Yeah,
it's just
I
like
did
it's
too.
really dark.
It is.
But the ending is just
So good.
Yeah, it's
it's
something
the
else.
most perfect bow wrapped series.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
nice.
just-
It's good to get a good ending to a series. Instead
I
of something
agree.
Copped out.
Dexter ended so bad. Dexter's coming back? No way.
No way.
Really.
All right. So I got.
Is it
Dark
like
Matter.
lumberjack murders now or what?
Lumberjack. Does that take place in Canada? Are they lumberjacks? No.
I know. like,
Eliza
is this
also
in
suggested
Saskatchewan?
Dark Matter.
Dark
What?
Matter. I wrote down Dark Matter. Thank
Okay.
you. These are awesome. These are Katie recommendations. Perfect.
Oh,
And I-
Dark Matter's
I
amazing.
love
Oh yeah, these are my books. I always pull books out to show my stream because I'm reading all the
Nice.
time. So they're
Yeah.
probably, yeah, lots of them. Dark Matter's amazing, dude. Doc, you would like Dark Matter.
Yeah.
That book is
Heard
fucking
about
wild.
it.
All right. All right.
You
It's
gotta
getting
read
written
it.
down.
All right. All
It's
right.
not a long one. It's nice, short, neat books. I don't like books that go on forever.
I have
No,
like
me
really
neither.
bad ADD. Like I I have trouble paying attention after a certain like amount of time, like a lot of people.
Same.
And so
That's what I mean. Like, if it's a good author, you get sucked in.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care what the topic is.
it's been so long since I found a book that's done that. But like I've been getting into 3 years ago, I found out I'm autistic. And so that's been like my bread and butter for reading as of late. Like
about autism,
just
yeah.
like people's
Oh,
experiences
fuck
and shit like that with autism. So yeah, it's I would love to
I
get
did the
back
same
into
when I found out I was bipolar. Went on quite the
kick on the, and isn't it amazing though? You're like, I do that. That's like,
yes.
but why? I never knew why I did that. Like, and I see that this is a pattern that we all have. Can I like? It's been such a fucking
Dude,
journey.
it's mind opening. The way I described it to my doctor was before I got on medication, before I was like diagnosed bipolar. I thought everyone did this. I thought like every day you just woke up a new person.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I would wake up and be like, am I like I would seriously just wake up and my first instinct would be to be mean and hurt someone's feelings.
Right.
And I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, I have to fight this all day? Like what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I assumed everyone did it.
Once
No.
you get
I'm
an
sure you did
answer,
too,
it's like,
Well, then you see
Yeah.
the triggers, and then you find the things that cause or ultimately will cause that. Bipolar's a little. I've read a lot about bipolar too, because I was trying to figure out what I was before I was diagnosed, and like I have those violent mood
Good for
swings
you
sometimes.
for looking into your own shit.
Yes.
A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people think doctors are magic and they don't advocate for themselves. I think that's really healthy for you to do that.
Well, there's nothing that a doctor has provided to me that
we haven't figured out.
I haven't figured.
actually.
Like
Yeah.
I've
We've done a lot of work though.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Like development.
and a lot of
people.
self realizations of
Yeah.
being like, this is really fucked up that I do this.
Yeah.
And I gotta
Yep.
stop this habitual act because it's hurting everybody around me, despite the fact that it just feels normal to do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because you're like trying to wear a cloak to make yourself be normal, but you end up
Right.
even weirder.
yeah.
Right.
And it fucked me up. Like
exactly.
my life up until the last 3 years was a fucking train wreck because I didn't know
Bingo.
myself and I was following everybody else's guidance.
Yeah.
And then when I
agree.
couldn't follow their guidance, they're like, "Oh, Brent fucked up.
Yeah.
He's a screw up. He's just screwing up again."
But that's the thing you have to do. You have to realize that you don't fit into the mold and then live your life like as who
There
you
is no
are.
mold.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
There is no
like,
mold.
fuck
It's
that.
I think it's about finding people that understand who you are and
Yeah.
are willing to work on it with you.
Yeah, I think that's what the internet has really provided, is actually finding
Dude.
our people who are like,
Yeah.
yo, okay, you can relate
Community.
to me. Adam,
It all comes back.
Yeah.
all come back. 17 months, Adam. That's too fucking long. I'm sure of it. Thank you.
Thank you
Love
so much, Adam. Love you,
Mwah.
brother. Well, and that's
Do you not have
now
anything better to do, Adam?
now that I've been able to get out of the expectations and out of the spotlight of, you need to follow this specific rule set.
Yeah.
There's no way that I could go back now. And that's what I
No.
meant. Like, I've completely come out of my shell.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
I am me, like, with every
every bit,
flaw
yeah.
and every positive thing that I bring. And there's no
Yeah.
way that I could go back into a traditional workplace now
No.
and survive. Like, I get fired for sure.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'd be the exact same. Like,
Yeah.
especially the joking. Like,
Yeah.
especially with bipolar.
You
This
can't
year with
stop that.
Kanye West and all that shit, I got really bitter about it because people
Right.
just like to use it like it's a. Oh,
Well,
I'm just being really bipolar today, and I'm like,
yeah.
bitch.
No, it's
Sometimes
not.
I want to slit my own throat. Can you
Yeah.
shut the fuck
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Like, this is real.
Like, this is a real thing.
like,
This
I'm
is
going
this,
through
yeah,
shit,
a
you know?
massive
Yeah.
experience that you can't just be like. That always
Yeah.
bothered me too when
cheapen
people
it.
be like, "I have ADD." You don't have ADD. Like, you just got bored and you moved on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, or
this
I'm
is-
just like
people
so
suffer from
depressed
this.
today.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. I know a lot of people like that. Actually, my artist and friend Mickey, he went undiagnosed with epilepsy for like 20 something years of his life.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And just- He just thought it was normal. No one told him it was abnormal. No one told him anything. He didn't have anyone around him to support him
Mhm.
until he finally went to a doc. And so now he's like in his 20s, like trying to recover his brain,
Yeah.
and what
Yeah.
damage that might have done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's a
tough.
wild journey. We're all doing it
It
though,
is.
man.
We are, and
Yeah.
I love meeting people who are on that same journey, like people who are
Yes.
willing to take the time to
Well, it's
explore
amazing.
themselves.
And
in
it
there.
really, the most incredible thing to me is once you're on that, I consider it like an elevation, not in a way that's like I'm better than you, but just kind
Yeah.
of you're expanding your mind to be more open and less
Mhm.
critical
For sure.
where it doesn't need to be critical.
Yeah.
And give yourself room to fail.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Forgiving
and it's
if
okay.
you-
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I don't remember
That's
where I
okay.
was going with that.
No,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was
No,
beautiful.
that's okay. It happens all the time. Pisses Lala
Same.
right off.
No, it doesn't. Well, okay, there's moments where you're like, what were you gonna
time.
say? I wanted that gem out of your brain, and
Yeah.
now it's gone. This moment.
Literally, he'll go, what? And I'm like, I don't remember anymore. And he's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It was a millisecond. I'm like, I don't know.
It was a millisecond.
It's gone.
And your brain, like,
Because
I
it
need
needs to. The
know.
thing is I'm not consciously thinking about saying the words that I'm saying. They're
just-
coming out automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
so if you don't catch
Outer
it,
dialogue.
then I'm not listening either.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I love that. Listening either.
Yeah.
Like, I
Like,
don't
so
know
if you
what
didn't
I'm
get
saying,
it, then I
like-
don't know, and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna use that. No,
Yeah.
don't worry, I wasn't listening
I
either.
wasn't listening to myself. Don't know.
But,
That's
yeah.
so good. I'm gonna use that.
When people use autistic as an insult, I go off. Can't help anymore. My son is
Yeah, I
autistic and
can't.
brilliant. It ain't. Well, and
Is
that's
that
the thing.
word?
That's the
No.
one thing that I've learned is autism is a label. People, like
Not- yeah.
people in general are so varied in what they can provide and what they have and what they are able to work with.
Mhm.
Animals are the exact same way, but we don't go around calling our animals autistic.
Oh.
This is a label to sell pharmaceuticals, and it's a label to give people so that
It's a
it's a chain.
personality type. Like, why does it
It's
have to be wrong? It's just a personality type, and that's
You know,
and
that's
it's
why
offers something beautiful.
My parents fought really hard when I was a kid not to get me diagnosed.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because when we were kids,
Yeah.
there wasn't special education. You were stuck in a retard classroom
Right,
and given a
right,
coloring book,
Right,
and
that's
you
what
were
they called
labeled.
it, and it
Well,
was
and that's-
so
yeah.
cruel.
My
You
dad
had no
was that
history.
way too.
You had no future.
Right.
Like, I remember expressing my concerns with my parents as a kid. Like, and obviously as a kid, you're like, I don't like it, I hate it, like, I don't understand it. It's like, and I'm no different now. Like, I moved from thing to thing to thing, and it was the same in school.
Mhm.
But there's no way in hell that especially my dad, would have admitted that his kid is retarded.
Yeah.
Because if
It's
you
on
are
them.
But that's how they
diagnosed
refer
with
to it.
any
too.
deficiency,
Right.
that is the word for it.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that would have been such a like his pride would have been broken
Right.
if he found
Yeah.
out that his kid was that.
I feel like that's such a fucked up mentality, but that's
It
the way that
is.
we were trained socially to think of it. And
So
it's-
if you have issues,
Well,
you
that and our
just shut the
parents,
fuck up.
they probably didn't want us put in some dumb program where we wouldn't get a real education, because that's what happens.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
sure there was tons of kids in yours nice classes who were just autistic
yeah,
or ADHD and didn't have parents that supported them.
Yeah.
They got stuck in some classroom with a coloring book.
Yeah.
I know.
They didn't even get a chance, and that's
Well,
heartbreaking to
It
me.
is. It
Yeah,
is,
because it's not that
Nobody
you're not
takes time.
capable of, like, I know that I'm capable of learning tons of shit. You just have to teach me the right way.
Yes.
And
oh my god.
So
thank
instead
you.
of putting me in another classroom where you don't teach me at all,
yeah,
and
give up on you essentially.
and the most fucked up part of it all is that if you pay that extra money, you can get into a school like Montessori
Right.
or
Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
and
pay
then
to be treated properly.
you can pay to learn your own way, and that's
Yep.
so fucking
Right.
backwards.
Yeah, it's lazy. Is what it
'Cause-
is.
Our education system is designed for a world that doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
And one thing you'll notice,
Right,
and I've met
yeah.
throughout my years, like 20 years now in the music industry and the art industry, it's everybody I've met is like, nah, I didn't finish school. Like, it's very rare that anybody who's like, yeah,
Yep.
I conform to the mainstream system. None of them have done it
Mhm.
because
Nope.
they didn't fit, and they're still incredible, probably the most incredible people I've ever met.
Yep. Do you see what Myron just said in chat? That's I just gasped. Special education only started in 1977 in the United States. It showed if you showed up with ADD in 1976, the education system did not legally have to educate you.
Wow. And even now, it's not
And
like
that's
it's
probably the scare our parents had. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
yeah.
you, but
No.
It's true, but it's like, and it's like even now though, if you show up, then you're special and need to be separate because you don't fit into this education. Where
Yeah.
it's like it should be more like the teacher needs to teach everybody that's in front of them, regardless of how they learn.
Yeah.
Like it's that's fucked up.
Well,
and I think most teachers are that way. I think most younger teachers at least have good intentions.
they do
They
for the
do.
most
Oh,
part,
there's a
but
lot of
their
ambition.
hands are tied behind their back.
They're-
Like
it's
watching
the
watching my
system,
daughter
not the
go
teacher.
through now. She's in grade,
She's grade
grade
5. She's in
five.
grade 5, yeah.
and
Oh,
she sees the redundancies and the arbitrary decisions, and like
Yeah.
she sees it, and she's like,
can't.
"Why are we doing this?"
Yeah.
I saw it when I was in preschool. My mom has a journal entry, and she said Katie came home from school today and asked why she was being asked to paste cotton to white paper.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a good question.
it's a
That's
good
a
question.
Yeah.
good question. I got
Yeah.
kicked out for asking why Jesus was white too.
You got
I got kicked out for asking, "What if God doesn't exist?"
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad
Which one's
moment.
worse, him not existing or him being black?
Like,
Well, it depends on which group of people you are, I
I
suppose.
guess.
True. I was in very small town, rural America, so
So was I.
you know,
I grew up in
Jesus is white and blonde. You sit your ass down, you little sinner.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you kiss another man, you were gay and you were going to hell.
Yeah, you gay, you going straight to hell.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
Where
going
you
to
can
hell.
fuck all them other
Yeah,
gays.
you're going to hell, babe.
I hope I go
am.
to hell. All my
Yeah.
gay friends are gonna be there.
That's where I'm gonna be setting up
I'm
a residence. I'm
Right?
Fuck yeah, yeah.
I'll give
Titties
pedicures
for
to all
the
my
win.
gays.
All day.
Yeah.
Get that brimstone out from under the nails, ladies.
Oh, you've been working hard today. Kick your feet back.
Yeah. I hate that it's 2:00. I hate it. Like, I'm not prepared for this to be over.
This
What?
was so
Like,
much fun, though.
not-
Like,
yeah,
we
this
should
was
do
a
more
blast.
stuff together. Our
Hey.
communities are obviously mating.
Yeah.
I don't think
they've-
we need to make it a big
done
production.
it.
We'll just do another thing.
No,
We're just
we
gonna
should
do
just do
nothing.
cool shit together. I
Yeah.
love this. I
Yeah.
love talking with other people and stuff. Like, this is...
I feel like our communities kind of just like had fucked each other. and
They're
are
like, no, don't
"Make
stop. We're
babies!"
having fun.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like an orgy in chat.
We haven't reached completion.
Yeah, we're not done. Keep talking. Talk more about the
Everything
spiders.
good comes to an end, though.
That's true.
It's true, or else it won't be good anymore, right?
But-
You gotta
Yeah, it
have,
just
like,
goes
little
on until it's
doses.
boring as fuck.
It's the
Right.
birth of something new.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
I know we
On
haven't done the hat giveaway.
Unicorn Day.
On a
On
unicorn,
Unicorn
day.
Day.
See, I knew it was gonna be a magical day, and it was. It was magical.
Couple of days.
So what we'll do now is we'll finish up our giveaways.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll try to prolong the inevitable a little bit longer.
We do. Because I have like a really, really important question that I wanted to know. Well, I mean, I have lots of important questions, but one of the things I really wanted to know before Katie left us was tips. Like, I wanted some.
Yes.
Like,
This was a whole section we had questions on. that we
tell
didn't
us
get to.
how to be like successful streamers. What do you think really makes a streamer, and what would you give recommendations to people who are up and coming in the streaming world?
That's a really good question. I get asked those questions in my chat a lot. I think the best piece of advice I can give is do something that makes you happy regardless of who's there.
Love it.
Because if you're having a good time, people will want to hang out with you and they will
Yeah.
congregate.
We'll come.
But
and
if
have a good
you
time.
make your chat feel like
Mhm.
they're the only reason you're there, and if they're not there, you're worthless and you're not going to stream, then no one wants to hang out with you. Like, that's a lot of pressure to put on
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're having a good time all by yourself, then people will want to join you. And that and consistency.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yes, that and consistency. Yeah.
Consistency, I think, is like the biggest thing ever. Just being somewhere people know you can be when they need to drop in and say hi and get something off their chest, or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
need to
yeah,
laugh
yeah.
or something. Honestly, those are like the biggest. Twitch for me was almost exactly like what college should have been. It was like 4 years of streaming, and then I went full time. And
Did
that was
you?
like when I
Yeah.
reached my sub
You're
moment
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, I'm ready to go.
where I
now.
could afford
Monetize.
life
Yeah.
and things.
Exactly. I love that.
But a
love
lot of
being-
people think it's like fat. Or a lot of people think it's like they need to kiss ass to some big streamer or become viral. And I don't
Right.
think that's healthy at all. I think slow,
slow, steady, organic growth. like
yes,
genuine
thank
growth.
you.
Yeah.
Slow organic growth
Yeah.
is the best because that's where you get a true community
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
true.
versus just people that want to watch you. Again, it comes back to
Yeah.
fans versus friends.
Yeah, and it makes it like because now we can go into whatever game we want, and our people are there.
Exactly.
Like, they don't
Yep.
give a shit that we're not if we're playing Warframe or whatever.
Well,
which
some
is-
do.
100%.
Some
You don't.
give a shit, but like a lot of people.
There's
don't.
no value in a community that's only there for a game because
No.
they're not there for
Exactly.
you.
No, and that's.
And I'd rather my community be down with like anything I want to do.
Yeah. I mind that you play Fortnite. No,
I
you don't,
love
Taco.
Fortnite, Taco. Don't you even?
That's why he doesn't mod that day.
Yeah, he's like, I don't come on Fortnite days.
I have people that won't come on Spider Days. I respect it.
Spider Day.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Yeah,
What's really
You
interesting
gotta
is
enjoy what you're watching.
the
Yeah.
people who come just for games will come when that game is being played. So it's not like we're missing those people. We'll
No.
see
No,
them
not at all.
again.
Come.
So it's really a neat
Yeah.
way that it operates.
I love Twitch. God.
Absolutely.
Aw.
That's like my morning streams. I do just chatting for like 4 hours, and I'll usually have 300 to 400 people in my chat. Moment I start a game, it's 150.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't take it personal because I get it. They're there. They want to chat.
They want to. Yeah.
Why I do it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
That's
love
why
it too.
we love these interviews. Thank you, Morg Mistress. These interviews have been something that like we were just like, I want to talk to other people. I want to talk to other creative people. I want to talk to game developers. I want to talk to streamers. Like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And we started it, and it's just been like the best fucking experience. Like, every interview, not all of them are as like stellar as this, but you meet people that you connect
Don't ever
with.
stop making that face,
Like,
please.
that's the only face you should ever make. It's a good face. Is that the sex face too?
Oh my god.
Just
It's my goblin face. I don't
Mhm.
even know where it came from. My sister and I can do it.
That looks like an inseminating face.
it does. It looks
We
like
do the
I'm
face and then we talk
impregnating
like Stitch. We like. My chat calls it my goblin face.
I love it.
it. I adore it. I adore it. Thanks, Tina. Thank you.
Thanks,
Oh,
Hansa.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, the
There's
interviews
the
have,
face.
have been absolutely incredible. But this I would say,
Mhm.
I mean, I wasn't a very big Classy Katie fan. I'll be honest. I'm just joking. I have been.
I'm not a
fan.
big Classy Katie fan either, so here.
I like
got
this
something
face she
common.
makes. If you want to.
This is full circle for me. That you were the
Yeah.
very first streamer I clicked on in January of 2019. Very, very first streamer. And I don't know what it was. Just everything about you was just like, this is my spirit person. Like this is what I want.
Yeah.
And then everything
Well, this
that's
makes
come
sense.
from
We
that-
do have a lot in common.
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
one and a lot of the way that we have, like we have adopted a lot of the way you are with your community,
It's the community that
and we're like, wow,
Like
that's
that's-
like you don't find
like
that on Twitch very often. You know, you go like you said, you go into a chat, you say hi, and then 5 minutes later you're like, all right, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like this is stupid.
I don't want to be ignored. I mean, it's one thing if the
No.
streamer doesn't catch your thing, but like if not one person in chat even says hi to a new person.
Yeah. Oh my
Right.
I wanna
god,
be very proud
Gluttony,
of my
thank you
chat.
so much. Celtic Wolf, thank you so much.
You guys.
Gluttony paid it
What?
forward.
Come on, paying it forward. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ohana means family.
Oh, you're good. That's a good voice.
But yeah, no, it's neat that we've done this because at the beginning of the week, I had my full circle.
You did have your full circle.
Yeah.
And this is now my
Oh,
full
So
circle.
that's
At the
good. So
end of the
this has
week.
been like an
This is-
orgasm of a week for us.
It has been. Yeah, this was a pretty big orgasm for me. Yeah.
But yeah, at the beginning of the week. So I don't know what kind of music you listen to, and obviously we'll talk about more of that moving forward. But I did a song with my favorite singer, like a famous singer. It's been around forever. And I finally did a song with him, and I put it out this week.
Yeah. It's
And
awesome.
it was just an incredible experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Have
now-
you heard of Head PE? Do you know them? That band?
What are they?
Head
PE.
PE. They're a bit more obscure. They're really popular in the 90s.
2000s. They were
2000s?
2000s, yeah.
I
And
might have heard of them. I
yeah.
listen to everything, mostly metal.
They're like
Well, it was a heavy,
hip-hop.
so it was like a rap metal band that came out in the 90s, kind of like Limp
I would
Bizkit,
probably
but-
dig that. I love rap metal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did a song with the lead singer of Head. Holy shit!
That shit! Hayden!
Hayden, my love.
This
guys.
is the second time you've done this, Hayden, today.
Why you do this?
There's nobody left to sub anymore.
A lot of love.
There's a lot of love.
But yeah,
Thank you,
I'll
guys.
throw it in the chat. If anybody like is a fan of Head PE, this was So I idolized this guy. He was my favorite singer since I was in high school, and yeah, I did a song with him. Jesus Christ!
What is happening?
I come back to
Lenny?
chat and is this shit?
What the frick? You guys are awesome. Come
Round two,
on.
let's go.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Jeremy, just... Oh, you guys.
Wait,
What
is
is
Head
this
PE that song that's... Wait, I think I do know them.
Bartender. Hey bartender, hit me with a double and introduce
I know
me
that one
to
too,
that girl
but there was
with the bubble.
another one.
So yeah, I did a song with him.
Yeah, that was pretty
That's
good.
I was
fucking cool.
Right?
his,
That's
I was
yeah.
his artist for 2 years.
Yeah.
I did all their social media shit, and I actually designed some of their tour merch. Nobody gets out alive. That's Skindred.
Hmm.
But yeah, check it out. Like it's such a huge thing for me. It's a bucket list item. Like
He's sick.
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
cool.
kind of had a
Kinda
bucket
neat.
list item last year. I got to work
Ooh.
with Adult Swim.
Shut up.
Nah, they
Whoa.
hired someone to scout out our peers on Twitch to create a D&D game for them based around their show Tigtone.
My God.
And we were on
Come
TV.
on.
That's-
RPing. I was a cat that sprayed happiness out of her 6 nipples.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
you did.
Can
It
you
was-
DM that to us?
That is
Oh, yeah.
so cool.
That was probably like, I was trying to think, I'm like, have I done anything cool? That's probably like the weirdest, coolest thing I've got to do in a bit.
Well, I mean, the Amazon story and then this
Here's
table
what we're gonna
story,
do.
These are fun.
Clearly, we have a shit more to learn about.
Okay, so we just have to do this again.
So
we should
what-
talk again.
Once
Yes.
can we do that?
Oh my god.
I'm ensuring it on stream so that when you don't talk to us, I'll be like, yeah, she never called us back. Shit's fucked up.
I officially nominate us as your emotional sport Canadians. All of Cassie Katie's family. We're here for you too.
Yes,
We got
absolutely.
this. That's
Yeah.
what our community calls us. They're emotional support
Support
Canadians.
Canadians, yeah.
Everybody needs one.
Oh, I love
got you
that.
guys.
I
My
actually
chat calls
just-
me mom.
I found out one of your viewers is actually literally an hour away from us.
No fucking
No shit.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I have a
we're
lot
gonna
of
be
Canadians.
friends.
It was
Very
crazy.
pro-Canada.
I
Yeah.
feel like Canadians would really cling to you.
It was
Like, be
Allie,
like,
yeah.
You're our person. Yeah. Allie,
We're very-
Allie,
my-
you're
yeah,
Canadian.
she
My
won the
community
CD,
is
so she
actually
gave me-
over 70% not American.
Really? Your stream?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, we have a huge
Where are
we have a huge UK,
UK,
audience.
US, and
Same.
Yeah. Did
They
you
love that humor, the dry humor.
know-
You fit in
Yeah.
just like
They
perfectly.
can take the humor. Americans cannot.
Yeah. Cheshire, you're in
You're
Ontario as
also
well. We're in
Ontario?
Guelph.
Yeah, we're in Guelph. Guys,
Fuck
awesome.
yes.
Mary, 5 subs, Mary?
Mary.
Mary. Thank you. This is overwhelming.
Renegade,
I don't
yeah.
we
I know
reached,
you're in another hype train.
we beat a level 5 hype train again.
Twice.
This isn't something that happens. So this is pretty
It's because
crazy.
it's a unicorn day.
That's what it
International
is.
Unicorn Day. So we're gonna give out the dabbing unicorn. I made it with my own 2 hands, guys. I perler beaded that shit and then I melted it with an iron.
It's the new
Oh
obsession.
my god, look.
Perler beads.
This is my new obsession right now.
Anza,
Everything's-
whoa!
Anza, what? God, I can't.
This is our guys. This is
Yeah, I feel
Kate.
sweaty.
I didn't tell him to do it.
Did you do this? What is happening?
Those Perler beads are pretty stellar. Honestly,
Right?
it's like a hobby that I've never had before. It's
Yeah.
crazy how addicting it is to do it. It's
Oh,
so
dude, I got into resin pouring this year.
Ooh, what's that?
That's like making like resin, like you know how people can make like fancy keys for the keyboard with like little designs in them.
Yeah.
Like you can make them at home. Like I got into resin pouring. You buy these like latex molds and you pour them.
Whoa.
I've been making like
Do you,
tons
like-
of shit. I made a skull. I made a crystal skull. I've been making water bowls
Do
for
you,
all
like,
my
sell them?
tarantulas.
Do you sell them or give them away or like?
I haven't yet. People have offered to buy them because I've made a bunch of D&D dice and I
Yeah.
put this tarantula molts in the dice.
Cool.
That's
I
fucking
know. I don't
awesome.
have one here to
I
show
want a
right
classy
away.
Katie
But
tarantula molt dice.
yeah.
yeah, and
That's
so
awesome.
I recently bought a whole like a mold for keycaps, and I've been saving every tarantula mold like forever, and I want to make an entire key set of tarantulas.
That's
Yes.
so awesome.
That's awesome.
That's my dream.
Do it.
I can
Live
get
it.
behind
Be
that.
it. Yes, Gremlin, face it. You got this.
Thank you, Morg Mistress. Yeah, it was a big deal, and it'll be on the new album comes out in June, hopefully. We have the pre-orders almost filled
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
You're pre-ordering for a new album right
for
now.
the new album. We've got a few songs out, so if you guys ended up checking me out at all on Spotify or anywhere where you stream music, 3 of the singles are out now: Vampire,
Ooh,
Typical Man,
yeah.
and
Puzzle piece.
Puzzle Piece. And
Really
it's so Typical Man and Vampire. It's more of rock stuff, pop music,
Mhm.
and but Puzzle Piece is a pop,
Yeah.
but it's
I like pop.
hip hop as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I deviate.
Music's a lot of
It's
fun.
I can't stick to one genre
It's all
ever.
over the place.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Multi-genre.
Have you guys?
So
Do you guys
fun.
listen to Dead Mouse?
We have done. I listened to Dead Mouse in the past.
Mhm.
What was that
There's
one?
one really decent song that he does with a rapper. It's called Legendary.
I think I've heard that.
That's like one of my favorite songs by him because it's got a rapper in it. It's pretty decent.
Okay, we need to see it. We need to hear
I'm
it.
looking it up.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's like rap. It's like rap
Yo,
rock. Kind of.
no way! It's featuring Shoddy Horror. Do you remember
Thank
Shoddy
you.
Horror?
That's the, yep, Shoddy.
No, what was that
We
from?
saw him live. They opened for USS.
Oh, yes. Oh, I loved
no
him.
Yeah,
Wasn't he British?
he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
British.
I remember that guy. He was so good.
Jealous.
That was-
Yeah.
His voice sounds very British.
Yes.
It was a
yes.
sick
I love
show,
British
like the
rappers.
hip hop, but
Yes,
they
me
also
too,
did
me
like
too.
you know that like fighting music, like what's that band called? Dropkick Murphys. You know they do
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
riled
Yep.
up. They did music like that too, and it, like pub music.
Yeah.
And like rowdy pub music, and they did that perfectly as well. And then he started doing his rap stuff, and it was just so fucking cool.
Oh, the energy would have been fucking sick in that room. I bet.
It was
Oh,
sick.
I miss concert.
I was just gonna say that. Oh, I miss a live concert.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that could be like our last thing. What was the last concert you guys went to?
The-
Do you
Tool.
remember?
It was
Tool.
Tool.
It was Tool. Yeah. Right.
And who is the one you want to see the most when we can actually go back?
I got a few big ones at the
Yeah.
top of my list. 9 Inch Nails is up there.
It's just my favorite band in the entire world ever.
Shut the front door.
I love 9 Inch Nails.
Trent
Trent
Reznor
Reznor
is like a god
I
to
would
me.
put him inside my vagina and crack him like an egg if I
Why
could.
not?
I would
Yeah.
also put him inside my vagina and crack him like an egg. I'd be
Mhm.
like, Trent,
Mhm.
Trent, get Trent!
I've seen him 7 times.
God, I'm so
Have you
jealous.
really?
And I own a box from their tour that I bought off eBay for way too much money. I am a psychotic 9 Inch Nails fan. 9 Inch Nails, Tool, anything
God,
Maynard
me too.
James Keenan puts out,
Yeah.
I'll put myself on it.
I loved, do you remember when Salival came out? Do you remember Salival?
Yes.
Oh my god, and they only made like 500 copies of that?
Mhm.
Yes.
The DVD, live DVD?
Yeah.
I had a copy, and then I got robbed.
I have a copy.
Of course you do.
Oh,
It's behind
come
me on that
on.
shelf.
I've lost,
Oh.
my copy was stolen for, like, my house was broken
That is
into. Yeah, it was travesty.
Heartbreaking.
Rammstein's incredible. I actually saw them
Oh,
in Detroit.
We had
Never seen
tickets for
Rammstein. I'd
Rammstein
love to
before
see them.
COVID hit.
Yeah, I was gonna see
But-
them a second time before.
My
COVID.
number one is Hailstorm. I can't freaking wait.
Yeah.
I am like on the edge of my seat, ready to see them live.
It actually sucked. We went and traveled
We did. But they
2
were-
years ago, and
They came
they
to like
finally came to Canada. Not only that, they came to London, Ontario.
like very close to us.
So it's like an hour and a half away from us.
yeah,
and we couldn't
missed
go.
them. Oh man, she is my. She's just a.
I have a
dream.
band for you, and I'm trying to think. Oh, have you heard of Spirit Box?
Spirit Box? No.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna write that down.
If you like Hailstorm, Spirit Box is a female-led
Woo! Okay.
metal band.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
And
I'm
if you
all
want to
about
look up
that.
Spirit Box Holy Roller,
Holy Roller. Okay.
oh,
What up, Ellen?
you'll- put on your special brown pants because you might shit your pants.
Okay. All right.
I'd
okay.
love to see them live.
I'll wear
Like,
my
that would
brown
be an
pants that day.
amazing show.
Who else is on my
Thank
list?
you.
I need to
That's
see
suggestion.
Metallica at least once. I haven't seen that.
I've never seen Metallica either. I don't know how.
I remember,
Sadly.
so when I was in grade 12, they toured with Godsmack, and I didn't go see it, and it was like one of the worst things.
Dude, we all have that. I was literally just talking about this with Zeke last night. I have the same like terrible story. I was in college and I had free tickets to see Foo Fighters and Incubus, and I didn't go.
Katie, that hurts
Oh,
my
no,
soul.
but you
I
didn't
had
know.
some test or something,
Oh,
and to
fuck.
this day, I'm just like, this was like 12 something years ago, and I'm
Right.
still like, why are you down?
When they
here?
were young and
this.
good, yeah.
Why didn't I go? And
Yeah.
I still have never seen either of them. I'd kill to see them.
Yeah.
Run didn't die. Jay died. Run DMC. Run's very much alive. So is DMC.
Yeah.
Disfusional got married at Red Rocks on a Saturday and saw 9 Inch Nails that Monday, like
God.
300 feet where she said
That's
her
like the
vows.
place to be, Red Rocks.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
That's so cool.
We actually have tickets to see Heilung this November at Red Rock,
If it
so
goes
hopefully
through.
that'll be fucking amazing.
But yeah, we missed a few shows because of COVID. We missed
Yeah.
Ramstein in
Same.
September.
Yeah.
We missed Tones and I
yeah,
in
yeah,
April
we had tickets there. Yeah.
because my
awesome.
daughter loved Tones and I.
Mm.
And yeah, it was
Nice.
shit. And we had like, I haven't performed for 2 years now, even. Like me going out and doing shows, I missed that.
I can't even fathom. Dude, one of Zeke's best friends is a guy who lives in New York. He does stand up for a living.
Oh Christ!
Oh,
And
Son
man,
of-
COVID,
I'm
it's
so
just
sad.
like,
he should be live streaming that shit.
Oh, yeah.
that's what I said. I'm like,
Yeah.
stream it,
Get
dude.
him on.
But you don't
Do
have
something.
the energy of the audience. That's the fuck. Like you
That's
feed
the
off the
thing.
audience.
You do. You do.
Well, that and like I feel like stand up, it's not as improv as people think it is. It's very timed.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like a timed set, which doesn't really work with a conversational.
It's a show. It's in every way.
Yeah.
It's not- Okay, so to wrap, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna let
Yeah.
Miss
Katie
Tech
go
9
do
too,
her,
Dis.
do her life.
Tech 9 came to Kitchener and I fucking missed it.
I got to see Tech 9 for free at my college because I sat on the roof.
Oh, sat on the roof.
I know,
They
I
had,
sat on
like,
the roof
lay
of my
bands.
dorm so we could
Rebellious.
see into it.
When I was in college, they're like, we've got Sloan.
No. We got Rat-a-Tat. I remember Rat-a-Tat was pretty dope. I don't remember the other ones. We got a couple decent concerts, but it was a hippie, like really liberal college up by Canada, so we got a lot of cool shit.
That makes a
Anyways.
difference. So our very last interview question is always the same one, and it is: what is your favorite bridge, metaphorical or real?
The one near my parents' house that crashed, it collapsed with a semi on it.
Oh jeez.
shit.
Oh jeez.
Solid answer, but
Is
my
that why
favorite
it's your
bridge.
favorite? Because it collapsed? Because it fell apart?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that a semi thought it could go across a tiny bridge. And it
deserved
literally caught the top of the bridge and tore the entire thing down, and a bunch of
What?
cars went down. No one died.
did you
And
see
we
it
found
happen?
out that there's over 800 bridges in Washington state that are not checked or regulated or measured or anything. It was like Bridgegate.
Bridgegate.
It's pretty hilarious.
That's
An
wild.
That would be
Excellent
my
bridge
favorite
story.
bridge. That or maybe the one that when you're going to Canada, or not Canada, when you're going to Oregon,
Uh-huh.
it's like this giant ass bridge that goes over the ocean when you're going into Astoria. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like the San Francisco bridge. It's like huge and
Yeah.
red, and you're like going over a mountain pass.
That's so cool.
Pretty fucking epic.
I love driving over bridges like that.
Yeah.
That's so
Me
awesome.
too.
When
As
you're
long as
heading
you're not
into
like
the States
this.
from Sarnia
Yeah.
and you head over the water,
Yeah.
it's just
So
gorgeous.
beautiful.
It's polluted
Yeah.
as fuck.
Oh yeah, shit, but it looks good.
You see
I
all the
love
factories
those.
along the waterway, and it's like, ugh.
Oh, they're so pretty.
I
Yeah, that was this
know,
one when
bridges
you're
are
going into
epic.
Astoria or Portland. Maybe it's from Astoria into Portland, but it's
Mhm.
just like you're in the clouds and then you descend
just
into
go-
the now down to the water,
That's
and it's
awesome.
just so pretty.
It's
Yeah,
like a roller
I love
coaster without
bridges
shitting
though.
your pants.
Bridges are great. They really are.
Yeah.
It is.
There's some
because
really
they're
cool ones in
so-
Washington. If you ever go to Anacortes, you can walk and you're like, I mean, there's nothing. There's no guardrail. You're just like straight down. You can see the ocean and like turbulence everywhere, and there's ferries going through. But you can see killer whales everywhere.
Oh, shit.
So there's this
Love
huge
that.
drive where everybody pulls over on the side of the road, and it's just phenomenally
Cool.
gorgeous. And there's fucking orcas
I want to
everywhere.
see that. Oh,
Yeah.
I need to see
Really
that.
cool.
That's so
My
cool.
Once
parents live
this
pretty
is
close
over
to
and
it.
we can finally travel the fucking
Yeah, we
States.
gotta go there.
I know.
One
We
day.
had act-
Washington's
we had
wonderful. If you
planned-
guys ever make it that way, dude, let me know.
That's
Well, we had
okay,
planned
will.
on traveling
Yeah.
through the States this year. We were
Yeah.
going to do it. Once we hit,
Oh, man.
10K. 10K, we want to do a state tour.
yeah.
If you can
Crazy.
ever, if you do the West Coast and do that the Pacific Highway, it
Yeah.
goes all the way from Seattle through Portland. You see the sea lion. Oh, someone's loud outside.
Mm.
Lord. You see the
Wild.
sea lion caves, and then you also see the redwoods. It takes you straight to the redwoods. Like it's
Oh,
probably the most
beautiful.
beautiful
Oh,
drive in the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, I need to see that. Need to see that.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Katie, thank you so much for your time, for coming
Thank
on
you
our
for
stream.
having me.
This has been an incredible, incredible gift, and I have loved talking to you more.
Fuck yes, dude. This is probably one of the most fun interviews I've ever done. And I hope we do another one
Okay.
and talk
Hell
about
yeah.
more cool stuff
Let's
because
do
I
it.
feel like
Yeah, I feel like we could
we
jabber
probably have
on
a million
forever.
other things we could talk about.
Yeah,
I feel like we
let's do
scraped
it.
a lot.
We did.
Yes.
We
Like,
did a lot.
only the
We tickled
surface.
some surfaces.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
that was the extent of
Your
it.
community is epic. Like,
Yes.
just
Holy fuck me
Thank you.
sideways.
Jeez
I told you.
Louise.
See, I talk nice about them for the first hour, and then they show up, and they don't even know.
Yeah, now you're like, yeah, you bunch of vaginas. What are
You
you
guys
doing?
are just showing me up and proving me right.
Bunch of freeloaders. Would you throw your money at these people?
Getting in
you
here
so
for your
much.
free laughs. What do
Yeah.
you think you're doing?
Wait, what is
Yeah,
this?
Yeah. So thank you, the CK community, for all of your love and your follows and the subs and just you bombed us with love.
My
You did.
ear holes. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and supporting this interview and this wonderful channel.
And anybody who won today,
Yeah.
if you haven't already, I know a lot of people did, but if you haven't already, drop me your address in DM through Discord so that we can get all that shit sent out today.
Yes, and we have reached completion, so we are now one. The
Yeah.
chats they have combined.
Yeah, Doc seemed only to get tip deep into Cassie Cattle.
Cassie Kale,
Well, that's
is that what
because
you're
we
calling
started talking about the vinyl, and it made his tip shrivel
That's
in.
what
and-
it is.
It did.
Yeah,
That was the
so we were
He
on
has
the
a tiny
way and
belly
then it
button right now,
retracted.
it's okay.
Yeah, it was an innie, sadly.
Get
It
these two
happened.
communities together. What can stop us? Nothing. Shit's gonna be fucked.
Nothing. When you
Yeah,
get like
this is-
nice communities together, nothing is impossible. I've found.
Yeah.
No, it's
I'm looking forward to this.
Sky's
This
the
is gonna
limit.
be interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we shall let you go. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you so much for letting me join you guys.
You
This
are
was
a
It
amazing.
was
hero.
fucking fun.
It was fun.
I haven't been on a camera for a while, so this was like a good dip back in after
Good.
taking a couple days off.
I'm glad. I'm
Thanks for
glad.
dipping with us.
Yeah. And
Yes,
we'll
it
definitely
was
be
a
talking
really
more.
good dip. I'm like
Yeah.
not even sticky.
Yeah, let's do it again. Let's like non-sticky dip another time.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
talk.
pretty clean.
Deal.
All right.
Deal.
All right. So, are we just gonna kick her out and then finish up, or what?
Yeah,
are
we're
we
gonna go to our just chatting and do the last giveaways.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't
we
don't
have
forget to
giveaways
fire
and-
us your address.
Yes.
I did.
Okay,
I fired you
great.
my address, so you
Perfect.
guys have mine. But
Perfect.
to my chat, stay. Don't leave because I'm leaving. Stay and have fun and be good people. I love you guys.
Everybody
take
say
your
goodbye.